Tutok si Keki, Matt and Iran.
Konnichiwa.
I don't have the voice to say it.
Yes.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Summer Awards edition of Talk to Keki.
Part 3, apparently.
Yeah, the legit award ceremony with myself and the man who is back from his 2-week hiatus,
And it's
sick as a dog. Even, what's up?
I feel and sound atrocious.
I know. You sound lovely.
Oh, good God. I'm hot. I'm cold. I don't know what I am anymore. I'm broken.
You got the COVID.
No, I tested negative.
I know.
Tested negative for COVID, sir. Do not have the clap. No, this is what happens when you want to go party in the woods for fucking 8 days and not have an extra blanket or wear appropriate clothing at nighttime when it's in the mid 50s. And your bodies have probably gotten used to hot ass Florida weather on top of that.
But did you enjoy yourself? Did you enjoy your EDM festival?
Oh, I had the time of my life, sir.
All right.
It honestly, Lost Lands, if you go and do anything with EDM festivals, there's truly nothing like it. It is a spectacle in and of itself. Camping is part of the experience, for better or for worse. It is part of the experience. And at the end of the day, if you can go camp for 8 days with some people that you can call friends and everything turns out relatively okay, like how everything with us went, you've got friends for life, honestly. And that's really it's really eye-opening from that perspective. I remember waking up on that Sunday of my birthday and I was by myself and I had like just a self-reflective moment, and it was just like, wow, this has been one hell of a year. Look at where the fuck I am. It is quite the eye-opening experience for real. So I was appreciative of all my friends who got me to say fuck it and full send it and go over there for my 32nd birthday. So
awesome.
Yeah, I was tried DMT for the first time.
Yeah, how was that?
It's interesting. So to say the least, if I'm being honest. So let me explain it, right? So we smoked the DMT, right? We smoked it. And, you know, the longer you hit it, obviously, the trippier you're going to have. So I hit it for 6 seconds. The first time I didn't do it right, didn't quite hit. So I did it again. And I hit it for 6 seconds. What you do, first off, let me explain the entire process. You blow out, right? You get all your oxygen out of your body. So that way you need oxygen. And basically you hit the pen, you suck for 6 seconds or longer, depending on how trippy you want to be. I did it for 6 seconds, and you hold it in for as long as humanly possible. I held it in for about maybe like a minute or so, right? Or maybe 45 seconds, something along those lines, before you exhale. And what my friend says, basically, as you're still holding it in, you're supposed to like start tripping. And so basically what happens is there's a rush of warmth that hits your body, just pure warmth from the center that flows outwards. And then you like feel tingly. Your entire body from toes up feels super tingly. And then all of a sudden everything gets slower. The sounds get more vibrant. The colors are extrapolated more. And you just feel like this rush of like endorphins that make you, it goes from like, whoa, this is really happening, to like happiness. And you stay on that plane for only like 2 or 3 minutes. It's a very short high. It's not meant for you to like, you know, be tripping balls for hours upon hours. You can, but that's probably not good for your brain. So a high only lasts 2 or 3 minutes. You come down, and then you just have this like sense of like reflection for the next like 10-15 minutes of that, while you still feel those happy thoughts and stuff. So it was really cool for my first time trying a psychedelic. My homie who gave it to me is a pro at it, so he held me the entire time. I was just waving. I was like, wow, I look like, you know, I felt like the fucking turtle from Finding Nemo. Whoa,
wow,
waving and shit, and he's holding on to me or whatever. So that was a vibe for sure. Although that, along with copious amounts of drinking at various stages throughout the entire 8 days, probably weakened my immune system, which is why I came back with a cold. And by the way, I want to say this. I want to say fuck the state of West Virginia. If we have listeners, fuck you all. The drive through West Virginia is the most perilous fucking drive I have ever done in my life. I had my foot on the brake the entire time. Twists, turns, ups, downs, loop-de-loops. 8 hours of driving through there and fucking part of Virginia, and then a tiny bit of South Carolina. But that West Virginia trip in the rain, in the darkness, where there's no fucking lights and you're going on loop-de-loops, you need to have your blinders on. It was the absolute most dreadful fucking drive. My heart was in my ass for that fucking drive. It was the drizzling shits. I will never, ever, ever drive through the state of West Virginia. I will go the complete long way. I don't care unless I'm going through Virginia at like 1 p.m. and I plan to get out before fucking sunset. That is it. I will never drive in West Virginia in the nighttime again. Fuck you. Fuck your infrastructure. You horrible fucking heathens. Awful.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking awful.
Oh my god. But yeah, I thankfully didn't have that experience driving, and I didn't go to West Virginia yet. I'm sure I will, though.
And as long as it's in the daytime, you'll be relatively fine. If it's at night, let me ask you, how is Vermont in terms of like driving? Are there a lot of like fucking 7-foot inclines where you need to be on the brake half the time? And are there a lot of like winding roads? And is it well lit?
Only certain areas, like near like a mountain area, but and that is relatively simple. Mostly 1-lane highways.
It's like nothing but fucking mountains, apparently.
Exactly, mountains and trees.
Oh,
yeah, it's a relaxing drive, and you get the scenic route mostly.
It sucks because I hear you, but you're frozen on my screen. This shit is.
Yeah, connection's fine. It's just gonna be in and out probably.
Let me try something.
But Chris is going to join us in like 10-15 minutes. He's actually getting himself set up now. So we're going to talk about a couple of news real quick while we wait for him. World's Finest Assassin gets reincarnated in another world as Aristocrat, is officially getting a season 2.
All right.
No release date yet. So when we find out, I'm going to assume sometime in 2024. I became friends with the second cutest girl in the class is getting a TV anime. Seems more like a Tomo-chan's a girl type of feel, but minus the tomboy.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on. Long title. I gotta click on it.
And it's in Japanese, so you'll probably butcher it.
The neat and pretty girl at my new school is a childhood friend of mine who I thought was a boy. Sorry, this is the Tomo-chan one. Sorry. Yeah, that is getting an anime. No release date for that one. I'm pretty sure they'll shorten the title for when it's actually.
They won't shorten it, but the anime community will come up with something short for a hashtag.
Yeah, Chris says, give him a moment. That's fine. The Inspid Prince's Furtive Grab for the Throne light novels getting a anime project in progress. Duke of Death is made season 3 in 2024 and is confirmed to be the final season of the series.
Rest in peace.
I'm probably gonna assume summer.
Probably.
The mangaka for Beastars is announced her marriage.
Yeah.
Haru Itagi is officially married, and she wore her Beastar character chicken outfit for the wedding. Like the mask is her chicken.
Well, clearly that means that her husband isn't shit, and so he had to settle for his wife wearing a chicken suit on his fucking wedding.
She married a fairy. The fairies are so for you all. Yep.
At least it's a real person and not a fictional character like some Japanese man.
So congrats to her. Wish her nothing but happiness. Bleach season 3 confirmed for 2024. If it's like a 6-month gap like the others, it'll probably be for
summer.
Well, spring. if it's like another 2-season
Yeah,
gap, it would
yeah,
be
fall.
it would be spring. So yeah, exciting. Hold on. Boys love manga. Welcome Home is getting a TV anime, so I will be watching that. Also, Sasaki and Miyano movie is out on Crunchyroll
I have not
as
watched
of about a week ago. I'm probably gonna watch that over the weekend.
it. Yes, so will I if I
So,
find.
yep. So we will try to watch that for when we come back for the fall premiere. Fire Hunter season 2 is official for winter 24.
This will be make or break.
I forgot all about it.
It's a very forgettable anime until you remember it, and you're like, oh yeah. So we'll watch it and we'll see what
Yeah,
if it
pretty much.
improves. I anticipate it'll improve because we're getting deeper into
I'm
the story
hoping,
as
yeah.
Doomsday is occurring. So
Exactly. And finally, Anya is married. Well, the voice actors.
I thought it was just completely different Anya, and that was the name of the title. Anya gets married.
No, the girl that voices Anya got married.
Good for her.
So yeah, as of Monday. So congrats to her. Just don't sound like Anya during your honeymoon.
Yeah, that would be a horrible first time.
This is my thing. I don't think having sex with Tara Strong would be such a good idea because she does voice like Timmy Turner all of a sudden as you're about to climax.
I can't laugh, Matt. Fuck you. Guys, I'm gonna cough. You son of a
all right.
bitch.
As we're waiting for Chris, Ethan, what'd you think about the some of the finales?
So for the record, I am doing this show out of duress. No, I'm just kidding. No, I have not. Yeah, for real. There's a gun behind my head. You just don't see it. It's the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
No, but I have not watched the last 3 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I have not watched the last 2 episodes of Zom 100. I just today before the recording finished.
I think you only have one. I think you only have one, maybe 2, probably 2.
That's it. Like I caught up on Kenshin.
Okay.
So those are the last 2 summer anime that I'm not caught up on. But the thought process as I was trying to catch up, guys, was because those are continuals and we're not counting them in our top 10s. I felt no need to rush per grades. So I caught up on everything else that I needed to catch up on. If I'm being honest in terms of my thoughts on the rest of the summer season, quite frankly, I feel really kind of let down given how everything kind of ended up being, to be honest, as Chris has joined us.
Hold on, I'm waiting for him to appear on the camera before I let him in. There he is.
There he is.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, hey there.
Yep. Oh, and Plag's there. Hey, Plag.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a good day at work.
Oh, it was.
He works for Amazon, so you tell me.
Yeah, no. Anyway, to conclude my thought before we get started, I was just left honestly quite disappointed. You know, I came into summer really like hoping like things would like, you know, really stand out and blare. And if I'm being quite honest, honestly, the only things that stand out in one capacity or another are my top 5. Everything else,
and we'll get to them later.
Kind of meh. It's really like honestly for like 9 through 7, 8, and 9. Okay, top 5 stand out, kind of, and then everything else is just I don't care.
So what was 6? So the first 5 are great. 7, 8, 9 was good. What about 6? What happened to 6?
Sorry, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. But no, I mean honestly, for the first time, and it could be anime burnout. If I'm being completely honest with the audience, I feel more and more like our podcast is slowly becoming more of a job than it is a exciting venture to watch anime and talk about it. It could be anime burnout. It could be honestly just the season and how mid it ended up being. Not sure yet. That'll something that we'll dissect post-mortem as we continue.
I think it was more of our expectations were a little high.
Yeah. Just
like I said, if there is a burnout, there's nothing wrong with taking a break because we got other people for something like this for the happens to either of us.
Never.
Yes. But before we begin, shout out to Starman. Thank you for doing your shit last week. Your PowerPoint presentation was really good.
He had a lot of base takes.
Yes, we Yeah, it was fun. It was informative. I liked his insight on certain things, and he made it fun. And we were able to do it in 3 hours. So, good job there. Thank you. He will return in the annual awards or whenever we need a week off for either of us. But we're gonna tell you how this award works. We'll do a category. It'll be Chris going first, and then Ethan, and then myself. So let us give out some cakes. Also, first, Chris, thank you for joining us once again.
No problem. It's always fun.
Exactly, it's always fun indeed. Your friend watching?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
The one viewer.
Oh, stop. We'll get India's ratings next week. But oh no, it's free now. You liar! You lied, hussy.
They just popped in.
Yeah.
None of them came from me.
I'm sure. Maybe our friend the Cap is here.
I thought I was the sick one, Matt. What the fuck? Did I just transfer my fucking infection to you? Shit. And now there's one. You son of a bitch.
You scared him off.
He's dying.
You drove away.
He's dying so bad that his camera's not working.
I'm just gonna seriously, it's been like that the whole time. I'm just gonna say it's because there's 2 white people in there. They must have been 2 colored people.
Yeah.
That's why we drove
Too uncomfortable. Yeah, we need more of that colored vote.
I'm just a token, guys. I'm just a token.
Yep. Guys, you ready to give us some cakes?
Yeah, let's get these motherfuckers over with.
All right, we're gonna start with the Christmas cake, the one that nobody wants. Most disappointing. Chris, what was your most disappointing anime of the season?
It was originally going to be Horimiya Pieces, but then Gina of AI was just not what I was expecting.
Really? Wow.
Yep,
Coming with the hitters.
I was really hoping it was going to be It Invaded again.
So you didn't get your ID invaded type.
Nope. It just gave us a bunch of little short stories about other robots and humanoids and no actual plot.
I disagree. I'll get into that when I get into my.
We'll talk about that later. But all right, Ethan, what was your disappointed?
It was gonna be Isaka or whatever it is, Ayaka or whatever it was, but I gave it to a show that I actually did complete, and that was Liar. For many of the reasons Chris said about Gene of AI, I didn't really get a plot. It was just, the premise was cute, and then everything else just kind of fell to the wayside for me. So out of all the anime I watched this season, that one was the biggest fucking chore to complete, truly and utterly.
I also had Ayaka.
Oh, yo, he's back.
Don't jinx him. Knock on some wood.
Yeah. I originally had Ayaka, but with Finish, it's going to be Liar for me as well. I was expecting this to be like Tomodachi game, but it was not. It was more like a lighthearted school fade. The only character I cared about was the maid, honestly. The rest I just didn't give 2 shits about. Even if it wasn't going to be dark, like it could be a little dark thing, but none of that happened at all. Mm-hmm. So it was just a waste of time, but it was one of those I was committed. So I may as well finish. Like, hey, maybe there'll be something. Maybe we twist with the other person. No big twist. No, like he was lying the whole time. He knew everything. He fooled everybody. None of that. So disappointed. So there you go, liar. You disappointed me.
Garbage.
Boo. All right, now let us go with the birthday cake, which is
excuse me.
Best surprise, which was one anime you thought was gonna be okay, not good, but exceeded your expectations. Chris.
Oh man, it's a shame that Starman took this from me yesterday, but I was gonna say Spy Room. Going back to it, and then going into.
We lost him. God damn it! What is with you two and your fucking shitty internets?
Well, he lives in an apartment in the basement. He lives in an apartment.
Golly, cheapers, Batman.
Jolly golly gee willikers. We'll let him explain his fame when he comes back.
All right. Forgive me. I'm going to be muting and getting up to spit blood since I have a sinus infection.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he just meant to say, "Did my laptop die?" He's like, "Yes."
How the fuck does your laptop die? What do? You just left it off the charger, knowing you had this commitment? Fucking hell.
He'll be back, folks. We apologize. It's not us, so that's the important thing.
Here I am looking like the fucking spirit from Spirited Away.
All right, while he reboots. All right, Ethan, what was your surprise of the season?
Do I have to rethink this? I think I do have to rethink this because I made this one earlier. No, I'm not. I'm gonna give it to. I gave it to Reign of Seven Spellblades.
Okay.
I trumpeted it a lot earlier on in the season, as Starman so eloquently pointed out during his review that we'll get into later on, and why it bumped down on my top 10. What's it called? I just, at the end of the day, no matter how I felt about it, no matter where it landed on my top 10, 13, it was just a guilty pleasure. I think that's really, for me, how I viewed the surprise this season. Is what was my guilty pleasure anime out there. For me, it was Seven Spellblades.
All right, very good. He's still dead, so my surprise was the Masterful Cat is depressed again today.
Makes sense.
I would expect this to be mediocre, but I had a blast watching it. A lot of fun. Go Hands did 2 back-to-back solid shows with Girl I Forgot Her Glasses, and then this at the same season. Well, Glasses, okay, but you know what? They were still stuff in there. Like, you know what? They still did a good job. So, but I liked Cat better. But yeah, congrats to. Oh, he said he's restarting the laptop, so let him do that. He'll get to his surprise when he comes back. But it was what you call it, Spy Classroom season 2 for him.
Yes.
All right, so we will get back.
Let me ask you. Let me kill a couple seconds while we
yeah, we'll wait for him. Okay.
Is it worth me going back at some point and going and suffering through Spy Classroom? Truly,
I am halfway through it, and yes,
it's worth the resuffering through season 1.
No, that's fair. When I stopped it, the next episode was everything after.
Really?
Yes. So I was like, oh, I should have waited a week to keep going.
Okay, so I'll put that back on my list to pick up Spy Classroom.
Yeah. But no, the first half of the season 2, I enjoyed it a lot more than season 1.
Completely.
And that is crazy. Again, blew up her mom because of her height. And the mom was crazy too, because she's why she has amnesia, like beating the shit out of her when she was younger, doesn't remember and all this. Like, oh yeah, this happened. I killed her because, you know, if she got caught, she wouldn't tell people about us. So this is easier and safer. And like, don't worry, she had 1% chance of living. And when the thing blew up, and now that 1% is gone.
Gone. Oh,
I was like, my goodness.
Oh no.
So I love it for that.
All right, I will go back.
It is worth it. I'm pretty sure you probably remember where you left off.
I was like, when the fuck are they gonna do anything? When the fuck are they gonna do anything? That was literally what I kept saying.
Yeah, and they did stuff after. They got more missions after. More plans to try to get Klaus after.
Roger.
Failing after.
Continuously. That'll be the season. That'll be the show finale. They finally get him.
Yeah, that'll be the finale.
Either that or he dies at some point. They never get him.
That would be like such a cock block if you think about it.
For real, right? Like all this time, you came so close, and then
I want to be like the most like weak, like he just got poisoned by food randomly, not by them, just in general. Or
he thought like, oh, they're done. They're never gonna get me. I'm good. And just fucking insane diarrhea, and then fucking while he's sitting on the toilet, fucking asshole agape. Fucking they all hold him at gunpoint.
So go in the ways of Elvis. He's going Elvis style, baby.
Oh god, I can't laugh.
Okay. While we wait for him, if Kenshin ended right.
Oh, I can tell you. Ended. I can tell you right now where all 3 of them would be. Zom, I had at 4 at the time that I dropped it off the top 10 because you told me that I couldn't count it.
Yeah, we had to be fair.
Zom was my number 4. Jiu-Jitsu would be my number 2. And Kenshin would probably be number fuck.
If Kenshin
after that last season, after that I caught up after that last one, honestly, like 5 or 6.
I would have had it at like 7.
5, 6, 7, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah, but yeah. First half, I gave it 4 out of
7.
5.
Yeah, no, 6 or 7. 6 or 7. I'll say it.
Yeah, but no, they did a nice job. I'm glad they're trying to give reboots a chance. Like not
Yeah.
like we had Fruits Basket, we had Trigun with its reboot / retelling,
Yeah.
and now Kenshin.
Yeah.
So
And it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. That last battle was good. I'll give you a spoiler. I almost gave Kanru antagonist. He was my second place for antagonist.
really,
He was annoying as shit, but I mean,
and the guy and the Gatling guns.
Yeah, the Gatling gun. Yeah, dude. I
Man,
almost gave it
killed all those guys.
He killed all the dudes. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
that
like-
was gangster. So
No.
fucking, it was a good story though. That's really what
Yeah.
really what propelled it. Honestly, had I where it was before I caught up today, I would have probably put Kenshin, truth be told, at like 10. But because of how like good that fight was, I would say probably it would be like 7.
Man, shame you didn't finish Jujutsu.
I said Jujutsu was number 2. Easy.
Yeah, but I'm saying like for the rest, like I wanted your reaction on everything that happens.
Oh, dude, I'm sure I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well,
It'd be 2 or 1, honestly.
and
Easy.
I would have gave Dark Gathering a 4. Like it would have been number 4 on mine.
Okay.
But no, I'm very excited for the second half of it.
You know what sucks though? Like as we're gonna go through our top 13, I realize that like at least fucking 11 through 13 are just on there because I have nothing else to put on there. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
When it boils down to it, I've got nothing else that I can put on there.
Right.
The only anime that I could else but that I didn't make it is Liar Liar. That's how little I watch of the season, to be frank.
Yeah, Lyra's gone.
I dropped Gathering because I was
Glasses
tired
did.
of.
I'll spoil it real quick. Glasses didn't make it.
Yeah, Glasses made it for me. What did you have?
In general,
Mm-hmm.
I had
No, what didn't you have? What didn't you have? What didn't you have?
Oh, what's not going to be on the list?
Yeah, what's not gonna be on your list?
Let's see. Not Liar Liar. Spellblaze did not.
Really?
Damn. It almost did.
I was hoping to be honorable mention.
I could have if it wasn't for 2. So because of that, it came off. If I had a little bit more of what happened at episode 6, it would have stayed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but Misfit is not.
Same made it.
Yeah, because what you call it after, Asa's OP is just annoyed.
It is very
nobody's needed, and no one really dies. No one's ever truly gone, as they say.
No one's gone. No, and I get that. Yeah, and now they're gonna do a season 3 because he can't remember why I'm so OP.
Well, it's a season 2 part 2, but yeah,
is it a season 2 part 2?
It is because that was the original plan for it. So they're just gonna have the second half in 2024. Hopefully earlier, just to get it over with. But
basically, I think we're both on that stage where we're gonna watch it because we're committed, but we're not like invested.
Yeah, and Devil Part Timer, if it's over here, fine, but I might not watch anymore afterwards. It barely made the 3.5 to let it live.
Oh, the ranking 3.5.
Yeah, it barely. As I said, if it does not get a 3.5, it's gone.
If I'm honest, looking at my top 8 onwards got 4 from me. And that was kind of begrudgingly, if I'm being frank, or maybe not. No, yeah,
8 up is a 4 and up too.
Yeah, I think so.
And I had no 5s.
I gave 2 5, 3 5s.
Yeah, you sound like you smoked a pack of Marlboros.
I know, bro. I'm trying to fucking get better, bro. I just finally got my meds. I took 2 of them. I still feel like shit. Still coughing blood, spitting blood, I should say. It might be coughing. I don't know. Regardless, I'm exfoliating blood out of my mouth at this stage, so it sucks ass. Trust me.
But all right, let's move on. We'll wait for him. Well, he'll catch up. All right, let us go with the Opera Cake for best soundtrack. like musical compositions, insert songs, not OPED, just regular music in general.
I did the combination of OPED / like I guess the insert sounds, and that was Spellblades for me. I was gonna give it Happy Marriage, but I don't know why.
So all three of them pass Spellblades for you.
I think so. I don't have much, quite honestly. I don't. That was one of those that I had to struggle. Like, I'm not gonna lie, just more insight to the audience. Trying to come up with the awards was a big pain in the ass for me this year, unlike past years. There was so many of these that didn't stand out. I just put something there. I'm telling you, Spellblades. Do I really mean it? I don't know. Honestly,
I'm sure everything will change for you when we do the annuals at the end of the year.
None of these are. Very
Probably
few
not
of
going
these
to make it for you.
Make it. Very few of these will, quite honestly.
Alrighty. Well, my soundtrack for the season is Undead Murder Farce. Beautiful. It fit the background perfectly.
He is.
There he is.
On cue.
On cue. Undead Murder Farce.
Yo.
All right, welcome back. We'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, but soundtrack Undead Murder Farce, excellent, especially with the fights, the background had like the old 1800s back down opera-ish. It was just haunting, and it just fit well. So it's something that definitely check it out. All right, Chris, since you did Spy Classroom as your surprise,
died.
Yes,
my best surprise, as I was saying, was Spy Room, due to how we all fucking wrote it off after it didn't seem like it was going to go past the impossible mission. And then we got 3 more.
Works
very good. Okay, so what was your best soundtrack? Like the insert songs, musical compositions?
Oh, that's going to be Yohane, Parhavian Mirror in the Sunshine.
The fuck anime is that?
That's
right.
He said Chris
fantasy.
Guesses.
It is a fantasy alternate universe of Love Live Sunshine.
Oh, that's the Idol anime.
Yep. And so and that's also his music winner, which we didn't watch any music this season.
That would make sense.
So
it's cold. Fuck. This is what I hate about being sick. I'm hot with the sumbitch on. I took it off. I'm fucking chilly. Fuck me.
All right, since Ethan gave away his OPED and soundtrack.
Oh no! I did not. I said I took in consideration the combination of
Okay, all right.
It did not win either for me, sir.
Okay, all right, good. All right, so we'll continue normal. All right, let's go with the rum cake. Chris, what was your favorite OP?
Oh, my favorite OP, after much deliberation between Jujutsu Kaisen's Aono Subika and Bleach's Stars opening, I had to go back and choose Spiral for Mushoku Tensei Season 2.
Okay, that's a good one. All right.
Mine too.
That's yours also.
I really had to fight because after last season's Bleach opening was nothing like how we usually get our Bleach openings. It was really refreshing to see everyone in cool ass outfits, just hanging and chilling around.
Yeah, and it fits to what they're doing with the battle. So
it's unique. I get that. It's unique. I didn't vibe with the song. For me, it's the song. It's how the song makes me feel, and that's why when he talks about Mushoku Tensei, it's just so calm and so there's something about it that makes you feel toward the anime without the anime even playing. And then you always get, when that plays, there's always a little bit of an interlude prior to that, and so it sets the stage for that. I'm within the same camp as you though, Matt, where I wish they would play the OP while that interlude of commentary or action or whatever is happening.
The world building.
The world building. Yeah. I agree that they should do that. But the song itself, I loved it. It was just such a nice tune.
Oh no. If listening to itself, it's great. I love it.
My second place was Happy Marriage. I love that type of music as well. You already know me and how I am. So
yeah.
At third place, I could keep going, was Horimiya. This one was actually really difficult for me to pick. I chose
Horimiya was really good too.
Yes. It was, especially because I could understand a lot of the words, so that was good.
Yeah, well, I love the Horror Man one because the same one that did Period Blue. So, so I love that in that regard. My winner is Link Click Season 2. I loved Vortex. Jaws with another banger. They do a great soundtrack in general. I already talked about that last week. That it was my runner-up because Undead was just so good. But OP, Chef's Kiss, moi, très magnifique. So, Link Clicks. All right, now let us go to the Snowball Cake. Chris, what was your ED of the season?
What is a snowball
And,
cake?
and Roll by Yo Kamiyama for Bleach.
Okay. That's a good one. Also, the snowball cake. You know those snowball things you get at the Hostess store? Like those little cakes?
Yeah.
Like coconut shavings?
What Tallahassee wanted.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, Chris, continue.
Oh, yeah, I already said it. End Roll by Yo Kamiyama for Bleach.
Okay.
I don't really know the song names like that. So for me, it was Mononogatari. Similar ilk. I love my slow ballads. That was a really good slow ballad.
All right. ED for me was Zom 100. I liked the beat of it. It was a lot of fun. Visuals were cool too.
Okay.
Soundtrack for Zom 100 is also great. I love the OP a lot too, but ED, I think I can get with it. So Zom 100 with its first award for the season.
I gave it a couple. You're fair.
Yeah, I gave it 1. I got a couple more. We'll get to that later.
Mm.
Let us go with the wine cake. Best adaptation. What was the best thing that got adapted? Whether it was via light novel, manga, video game, mixed media. Chris.
Oh yeah. Okay. I had to find it. Bleach.
Okay.
They did a really good job with how they brought the panels to life, and they could have really fucked it up, which would have been really disappointing.
It's fair.
All right, because I know Marte would say it's really good until the end, so hopefully they fix that.
No, I've been saying that too. It gets really good until that final fight.
Oh god,
this worries me.
It does.
It does very much fucking worry me.
It does for me too.
Oh no. All right, Ethan, what was your ED?
My ED, or you mean my
your erectile dysfunction?
Adaptation.
Yes.
No.
Oh yeah, adaptation.
Adaptation. Also Bleach.
Bleach for you as well. Okay, so 2 for Bleach. For me, hold on, let me find it. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Hello, Karen.
Hey, babe.
Yeah, welcome to the show. I'm glad you could join us. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen. I love the Shibuya incident arc from the episodes we have seen. Chris, don't spoil it because Ethan hasn't seen it yet. Very good shit. Hit Inventory was a lot of fun for the 5 episodes we were given. So I'm excited for how they're going to portray the rest of this arc. Cannot wait. Oh, congrats to Jujutsu Kaisen. All right. You two did not have originals, right?
No.
Yeah, because you had Ayaka that dropped.
Ayaka was trash.
So mine by default is Link Click Season 2. So that would have been a banger either way. But let's move on to let's get to our genre. Sorry, visuals. The brownie, not animation, just the backgrounds, the pretty backgrounds. So, Chris, what was your favorite anime visuals?
Mushoku Tensei Season 2.
All right. You're not gonna elaborate?
I mean, of all the things they did in Season 2, the visuals were like one of the best. They did a real good job of making everything look pretty.
Be honest, it was the sex scene, wasn't it?
No.
Dig in.
Dig in, please.
Please.
No,
One was Meow.
A majority of the Season 2 story.
Okay. All right, fair.
And if Captain heard that, he'd get pissed and come over to my place and kill me.
All right, Ethan, what was your visuals? What was pretty for you?
Bleach. honestly, the dark background with the red and black fit the tone of the anime perfectly, with grisly death in abundance. And especially when we saw the true powers, especially of the Soul Reapers, and specifically the captains and the vice captains, all of their bankais and all their newfound powers were exquisitely well animated. Everything looked fantastic. For me, the biggest standout is Rukia's bankai. That shit was so gorgeous to look at. It was as gorgeous as it was deadly. It was très magnifique, as Matt would say. That was top tier shit. That was top tier shit, bro.
All right, very good. My best visuals is Dark Gathering. I love the creepy vibes. Scary as shit, especially with the ghosts, the spirits, everything about it. It's like, instead of just without it being funny like Miracle Chat, it's just an actual, it was a serious vibe, and I dug it for that. So definitely Dark Gathering for those haunting visuals. All right, let's get to our genres. The better than sex cake. What was your best ecchi or fan service anime? Chris.
Finding that Ryza.
Atelier Ryza?
Atelier Thyza, yes.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. Yeah. I don't think you need to say any more than that. We know why we were there. Ethan.
I didn't watch too many ecchis, funny enough. So I gave it to Duke of Death by default.
Surprised you didn't give it to Mushoku.
You barely saw the sex scene. And I mean, Sylphie's got double A titties, so you know, she's built like a twig. And hey, I fuck a twig.
Not for the gray rats.
There's a difference between fucking a twig and looking at a twig with no like invested interest at all. So
oh boy. But yeah, for me, Atelier Thyza as well. Because you know what we were there for. They know what you wanted. Raza with the thighs of the millennium.
Thigh supremacy.
Exactly. I believe in thigh supremacy, and they delivered in that. No bouncing tits, nothing like that. Just straight up the thighs. They definitely focus on those in the camera angles.
There's nothing like holding onto a pair of thighs while you're like munching on some ass. Really nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
I was gonna say just a regular lap pillow, but you know.
No, I'm a thigh holder while I'm
lap pillow or thigh job.
I've never had a thigh job.
They're the best.
I feel like you need to have a huge cock to have a thigh job. Because that's such a two large pieces of flesh, you know. It's like, you know how like when like you have like a tit job, like it needs to be like big tits, it can't be small tits. Same thing with like thighs. Like you need to have like a huge cock to like fucking shove between there.
Cock talk only, and talk to Keki people.
Talk the cock. That'll be the new name of the title.
Talk to Keki.
Oh god.
All right, let's do the lane cake for sci-fi. Chris.
I believe it. Yeah, I have mine as Eden Zero, season 2.
All right. Okay. That's right. You watch a lot more than us.
Yes. I watch a lot more than you guys.
And a lot of different ones, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because I know you explained Eden Zero when we had you last time. So what about it, sci-fi wise, fascinated you?
The different galaxies, the space travel, but for mostly of season 2, it's how there's a coup. No, it's more like a genocide of the robot population, I guess, is what's going on in season 2.
Right.
Is it really genocide though when you could just make more robots?
I mean, if they don't have backups, there's no backups, then yeah.
Because like all the robots have a personality. It's so it's like it is just killing a person.
All right, interesting. Ethan, what was your sci-fi? I think we both only had one.
Yeah, I gave it to Gene of AI, and I'm gonna get into why. Chris mentioned he didn't like Gene of AI. I'm gonna get into it when I talk about my top 13 about why I was compelled to watch Gene of AI, and I felt some sort of something for it. So, for me, I'll get into my reasoning why I chose it as the best sci-fi when I get into that.
All right. Me as well, Gene of AI, since that was the only one. But no, we'll get to why I did like it. I do understand the side stories, but that's it when we actually talk about it. A little bit of a different perspective. So yeah, definitely Gene of AI for my sci-fi. I did not watch Politically Grunge since I heard it was horrendous. But I will watch Shoegaze as that's a different series in it. So all right. Let's see. Let us go with the frog cake, as always. Slice of life. What was the best slice of life for you, Chris?
Best slice of life. Finding that. What the fuck is it? Chisai Senpai.
Really?
I really liked how it in comparison to Zom 100's companies are dark soul sucking corporations that will just
like real
kill
Japan.
you till you die.
Like real life,
like
yeah.
real thing. It shows a more lighthearted environment where all the workers just get along. So I enjoyed that.
He just loved fucking Takamichi.
No.
He just like the tiny girl with the huge tits. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. The truth comes out.
Nah, I like the manager because he did fucking everything.
Oh yeah, the manager.
He dissolved the sugar twice. He was coming. He fulfilled his purpose. He don't need to say any more of this shit. He was done.
It was just a dream.
Yes. No, I would drop it. All right, Ethan, what was your slice of life?
Horror Mia missing pieces. At the end of the day, no matter how we feel about Horror Mia,
it still did it well.
It's still Horror fucking Mia, and it's the quintessential real high school romance, and it's very reflective of how real romances are, unlike a lot of romance anime that are high school based. So yeah.
All right, for me, I gave it to Masterful Cat. He's depressed again today.
Even though a giant fucking tiger isn't necessarily real life.
But it's still everything else. Like he's basically a fucking house husband, but a cat and not in the mob. He could do everything. He wants to kill that human, let me tell you. Because she can't do shit without him.
That's why you like it so fucking much, because it reminds you of House Husband.
Kind of, yes. And it did it well. It's funny. It's good. Oh, God. Shame you guys didn't watch it. I had a lot of fun with it. So, yeah. So, congrats to Masterful Cat for winning another. All right, let's go with the crystal cake. Not crystal meth, crystal cake.
Did not try that at Lost Lions.
Shame. Supernatural. What was the best Supernatural? Chris.
Dark Gathering. Hands down.
Okay. So everyone else like Dark Gathering but you, even.
Hey, just wait.
Just wait. Just wait.
Let him cook.
He'll cook later, I'm sure. All right, Ethan. What was your Supernatural?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
All right, fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's not guys with just that's it. No debate, no discussion. End of.
I mean, it's fucking demons, and they're fucking killing people. It's the way better Dark Gathering. There's no annoying 8-year-old that's putting the fucking up. There's no 8-year-old putting fucking Gojo in danger.
But there's no fucked up yandere in it either.
Like, I like that. Oh, that fucking makes an anime for me.
Hey, yeah, would. Yeah, Dark Gathering for me too. For best Supernatural. Because it made it fucking creepy. Like you should be.
Oh, yeah.
You should be scared in those things. Like it's like a horror movie. You're watching horror. We got horror. Especially with the fucking Aiko's face with the yandere shit. Hot.
Hey, at least we can all agree that fucking My Happy Marriage is not what it should have been, or is farthest from Supernatural than it could have.
Supernatural elements, but it's not a Dark Gathering.
Yeah, yeah.
Not a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. So there we go. So I think we all had Supernatural for our season, except for you. I think Leslie had Undead Murder Farce. But yeah, anyway, that is it for that one. let us go with the coffee and walnut cake. Best adventure. Chris.
Can I make a request before we go to adventure?
Okay.
Can we do thriller mystery?
All right. Well, for the mystery. All right, Chris.
Okay, undead murder face.
Murder first, damn it!
I said it. I
No.
used to say undead murder face too. So
No, I'm gonna keep calling it that.
It's not Death Clock with William Murderface, Murderface, Murderface. God damn it. All right, Ethan, fine. What was yours?
I made this request for a reason. I only had one by default, and I didn't even finish it. Dark Gathering. I'm serious. I can't see Matt. He's quiet.
I'm surprised they do cheat of AI.
That's not really a mystery.
Fair. I mean, you still could have.
No, I gave it the Dark Gathering. Surprise, bitch! I gave it an award. Suck it.
I hate you. Motherfucker. All right. All right. For me, Link Click Season 2. I was in suspense with every episode. They had questions answered. We got more after the go into the next episode, and they're just the fucking best at cliffhangers. They know how to get you hooked for like, okay, shit, what's gonna happen next? But they have stuff every in the middle, begin, the middle, and end, not just the end. Like My Home Hero. This had it all beginning too. And I like that, and it's set up perfectly for season 3. So I cannot wait for that. So yeah, I definitely. It was further, it was suspenseful, and there was a mystery with it, especially with the time travel shit. And yeah, so there you go. Blow me. All right, pick a country, people, so I can pick a cake.
You do adventure because I skipped it up.
All right, so apple cake. All righty. Best adventure. Chris.
Eden Zero Season 2.
Ooh, okay. Why is that?
Main cast traveling through space in order to find this ancient celestial goddess who created everything. It makes sense.
Okay.
Is it quiet? What's going on? Did we
No. I know you froze out. You good?
Are you good? You're the only one who doesn't have a moving camera.
Yeah, basically, bro. That's you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
All we see is your fucking pasty white fucking bicep.
Yes. All right, Evan. So, what was your adventure?
I mean, the default is to give it to Jobless, but I wanted to give Spellblades more love, so Spellblades.
All right. For me, it was Zom 100.
Was that an adventure?
Yeah. It is an adventure.
I'll change mine to Zom 100. I enjoyed that more. Fair enough.
That's fair. I didn't think it counted as one.
Yeah, it was adventure, supernatural, comedy, and I guess action.
Okay.
But no, we got to. Yeah, it was like they were surviving the city. Like they were driving around. Hold on, whoever Jaden is, you got this. Thank you. Does anyone know Jaden?
No idea.
All right, very good. But yeah, Zom 100, I had a lot of fun. We got the adventures of the world with the zombies in it, and Akira and everyone else exploring the world of it. The fucking Akira's parents' house. Everyone's fine except for that one fucking guy. But we'll get to that whenever he finishes.
That guy's great. He does nothing wrong. Come on, give him some slack.
That's like being the nicest guy in prison.
Okay, corny. Hey, he's moving again.
I'm moving again. I'm moving on up. Now, pick a country.
Latvia.
Latvia?
I said Latvia.
All right, let's see what they got.
Want me to say white Latvia?
You got tacos. Hold on, let's see. Do they have a cake? Klingeris. It's a pretzel-shaped pastry. All righty. That will be the comedy cake. What was the funniest anime for the season for you?
Zom 100.
Zom 100.
Was it Kenshiro with his ass distracted the zombies?
I mean, that's a good part of it, but it's more like how despite their situation, they still like
they're making the most of it, like they're making light art of it.
Yeah.
basically.
All right, so that's yours as well, Ethan.
Yes, sir. I died laughing more oftentimes than not watching that show.
That's fair. For me, Masterful Cat, because I love the
That's a
interaction.
comedy.
It is a comedy.
I mean, it's a giant fucking tiger as a
And I love the interactions between Saku and just how drunk she's again she's fucking useless, and the fact that he wants to kill her with a fucking frying pan.
I was gonna say, if you knew somebody that was that drunk all the time, I don't think you'd laugh. I think you'd be annoyed.
Yes and no. Depends on how you do it. That's all it really comes down to. But moving on, let us go. Morvain Sugar Cake for fantasy. What was the best fantasy for you, Chris?
Sacrificial Princess and the Beast King.
Whoa! Hold on. You got Beauty and the Beast as your best fantasy.
Yes.
All
that
right.
shit is top tier.
Sounds like Chris wants his own little beast.
Tails all the time, baby.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm sure you'll elaborate on that when we do our countdown. Ethan, what was your fantasy?
Jobless. It wasn't even close.
Oh, did we get one together finally?
No, we had Gene together.
Okay, yeah, that was the default, but yeah.
The default.
But yeah, no, Mushoku Tensei, it wasn't close for me either. There was no fucking way.
No way in hell.
Yeah, even if most of season 1 was better, it's still the fantasy world of Mushoku Tensei. And it's still fucking beautiful. But yeah, best fantasy Mushoku Tensei. There you go, Cap. We got one for you from Mushoku Tensei. Be
He's
happy.
not even here.
He's not even here. He's doing laundry.
Bastard.
I know, because again, that's his religion. So I was hoping to get him happy with that one. All right, Red Velvet Cake, romance, Chris.
Second verse, same as the first. Sacrificial Princess and the Beast King.
Beauty and the Beast wins 2 in a row.
It's so good.
Starman, I hope you're here listening.
Was it on his list?
He never watched it, but I figure he would want to know, because I think it was like My Happy Marriage or some other one he had. I forgot what he had. No, I think he had Saint Cecilia. He had Saint Cecilia. Or
I thought it was yeah.
Or I'm missing. I'm fucking up. It might have been Saint Cecilia.
Yeah, I think it was Saint Cecilia for him.
It wasn't Rent a Girlfriend like we all thought.
Shocking, I know, right?
All right, even what was your romance?
Duke of Death and His Maid, season 2. That was the only real romance that we watched, really, when you really think about it. Horimiya didn't focus on the romance. I'm never going to give Rent a Girlfriend the best romance of the season. You got me all the way fucked up. Happy Marriage wasn't quite the romance that I thought it was going to be. So
we'll talk about.
Tiny Senpai was fine. The Girl with My Glasses got annoying. Dream Wars Realist was mid, and it only made my top 13 because of the fact that fucking... Yeah, you heard me, motherfucker.
No, I was asking, like, did you hear his Beauty and the Beast for romance anime? I want to know that Beauty and the Beast is still alive and well, even after the 1990s.
It survived Bell from like 2 years ago.
That was last year.
Was it? Fuck,
yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was
2022.
Oh, it is. Yeah, beginning of 2022. Oh, that's what it was. It was Masume's Kun. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, sorry, man. I got it wrong by accident. But yeah, best romance for me was also Duke of Death. It felt more romantic.
I mean, especially when you really want to break it down.
Singing.
Leave the singing alone, Chris.
No, when you really think about it, what seals the deal is the kiss on the window in episode 6.
That was
like
great.
That was so.
They
beautiful.
did that very well.
So damn beautiful.
It is. And now they're pregnant. Indirect window kissing.
This isn't fucking ReZero. This is not ReZero, sir.
Well, they actually kissed, so.
And now I have a baby in me.
Yes.
Imagine if that's how fucking babies are made. Oh my god.
All right.
That's the chick. That's a chick that fucking Rem got Amelia Ford.
Who's Rem?
What's Rem?
True. Blue haired Ram.
Oh yeah, blue hair Rem. Ah, there we go.
Nice Ram.
Nice Rem. Alrighty, now the pancake best action, Chris.
Best action, I gave that to as soon as I find Bleach.
Bleach.
All right, we're all unanimous. Actually, Bleach.
3 in a row.
Yeah, there we go. We all agree. Bleach had the best fucking action.
Our first unanimous decision. How about them?
Probably the only.
Probably the only. That's true.
Didn't
Alright,
Starman
now-
also have Bleach as best action?
Yes, I believe so. Now let us go with. Hold on.
Listen, if we had gotten the fight with Itadori and fucking what's his dick, the big dude, at any point, that would have trumped it. And his best friend, Itadori and his best friend, versus whoever the fuck.
And Toto.
Toto, yeah.
Yeah, versus
Oh.
Hana Mori, whatever the fuck that tree
Amari, yeah.
face guy.
Just anybody.
Yeah, but
I'm
No,
sure they're
that-
gonna fight together at some point, and them versus anybody will trump it. So I was gonna say, what the fuck is with the Darth Vader breathing, dude? What's going on?
I was like, yeah, I can't wait for the
Your
fight next
phone?
time. It's like, shit. Let's give him a hand for that. But all right, now
I was trying not to make the joke, man.
oh no, I'm
right.
clearly behind the 8 ball on this because I haven't
oh
watched
man,
it
yeah,
yet.
leave it. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh no,
Depression cake, best drama. Chris, what was your drama?
My Happy Marriage.
Okay.
My Happy Marriage.
I meant to. Oh man. For me, Link Click season 2. Again, the drama with everything going on, the fucking murder with the child, got shot in the belly. But very dramatic, especially with Lu Guan's thing, Chang, the Lee twins, and the fucking villain too. Like fuck him for everything that he did. So there we go for that. I believe that is all of our genres. So let us move on to the other part, the German chocolate cake. Chris, what was your best fight?
Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido.
That was
Yes. The season. That was the season.
That is the best fight of all of anime.
fair play.
You got us there. I did watch the clips. I didn't watch the whole fight, but I did watch the Gear 5 clips. And you know what? Nice job for what they were trying to go for. So I will give it that.
They did it so well.
Oh man! All right, Ethan, what was your fight?
For the rest of us that don't watch One Piece,
For the rest of us.
Doesn't matter. Just watch that clip and you'll understand.
I've seen the clips. I've seen the highlights of that fight. It's
Yeah,
fucking
but
awesome.
I would need to watch the full fight to give it that respect instead of the clips.
Yeah. Do you know the Stern Ritter Kenpachi face? Because I don't remember him. But that was my fight that I chose. Kenpachi versus that
You mean
particular Stern Ritter. It's the alphabet, dude. Good luck.
Which
Yeah,
letter of the alphabet?
he was V.
V? Okay, I'm gonna put Stern
Kenpachi
Ritter
versus
V.
V.
Yeah, dude. It was just so fucking
He started with you already.
Chris or me.
No, Starman, he started with you.
He's done with me?
Yeah, he said stop after your Kenpachi.
Why?
I don't know.
It was my fight to see just because of how preposterous it was. The dude survived fucking getting sucked into space. I mean, what the fuck? That's just so outrageous. How do you I'm just come back like nothing. Like, oh, I guess I broke a rib in space. Shing, shing, shing. It's so fucking preposterous. The whole season of Bleach was preposterous, but that was one of the most preposterous fucking things. Point blank. That's why I gave it 5 days.
All right, for me it was Gojo and Toji from Jujutsu Kaisen.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, it was from the first 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Mega Beast's father. Yeah. I fucking love that. It was like he beat Gojo.
No, he didn't.
No, in the beginning. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah, he
beat him.
did.
He beat him in the beginning. He
Wait,
fucking
which
killed
fight are
him.
you talking about? The first or the second?
Yeah,
No,
it's a continuous
I'm,
fight because it happened all in the same day.
I'm counting them together.
Okay.
Like he technically did beat it. Oh, that's what we said. The gear five.
Oh, so we're done with Chris.
Oh, you say stop with this. Well, respond quicker, pal. But no, I love the interaction with Gojo and Toji. Round one, Toji beat the shit out of him. Then went
Goji, that's the new guy. Who's Goji?
Goji. And then Gojo came back. He got his new abilities and bam, put a hole in him. But no, the production of that was just very well done. So I love that fight. All right, now let's get to our characters. The Angel Food Cake. Who is the best protagonist? Chris.
Sarafi from Sacrificial Princess and the Beast King.
Man, Beauty and the Beast is getting 3 awards.
Oh, yeah, it's really great. I mean, how else would you expect a
number
girl
one.
who is told from... No, it's...
I know. Continue.
Fuck.
I broke him.
How else would you call... What else would you call a girl who is told from the moment she's born that she's expected to die for some ancient pact, and then turns the whole fucking Beast Kingdom around by telling everyone off, and then getting married to the Beast King?
Somebody in the Kardashian household? Mm-mm.
I mean,
Probably.
fair. All right, so Ethan, what was your protagonist?
This was hard because there was nobody that really stood out for me. So by default, I think I just gave it to Rudy.
The quest for resurrection.
Basically, that's what stood out the most. Seriously,
The conquered hero.
I couldn't give it to Ichigo. What the fuck? He didn't do shit.
He never does until the very end.
Fuck.
For me, it was Yaoi from Dark Gathering. I love Yaoi, and I love her fucking unresting bitch face, dead face all the time, in every single situation, and she knew what to do in nearly every situation, even if it meant sacrificing Keitaro a couple of times. He may die, but it was a sacrifice she was willing to make. So yeah, Yaoi for sure. I told you, Starman, I had a surprise for that. That was my surprise. All right, now we
on deaf ears.
now the Devil's Food Cake antagonist, Chris.
Oh man, this is the best kind of antagonist because it's not when you can actually fight, unlike the Saimoris. Fuck them. We're going with ED as best antagonist.
Hold on, I was spitting blood. He said that erectile dysfunction is the best antagonist.
Yes.
That is the ultimate male antagonist.
Oh.
That's fair.
Curveball the fucking night.
That's fair.
All right. Even.
I mean, nothing trumps that. I was gonna say Yohabak, but ED for the win.
You may have given a Yohabak for erectile dysfunction.
Yohabak.
Not even your watch can be erectile dysfunction.
Oh my god.
I can't. No puedo.
Oh. Okay. This one is also for Starman because we talked about Toji being his antagonist, and I said I had someone fucking similar, and Kyon Jin from Link Click Season 2 shot a girl just like Toji. Did all this because he thought his wife was having an affair. This whole thing. That is why he was fucking crazy. That is why he killed his wife. He wanted to use Cheng's powers to go, why did my wife cheat on me, even though she never did? And he found those two twins and abused them for the powers, taught them to kill and everything. All of this just because he thought his wife was having an affair, shooting children. So, yeah, that is why I gave it to Kyon Jin.
Scorched earth, brother.
All right. Now let us go with hot milk cake for husbando. Chris, who is your husbando?
Kyoko Kudo from My Happy Marriage.
Okay.
What about him makes a husband for you?
The
He's
fact
neglectful. He's stern. He doesn't say thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
The fact
well, if you like the red flags, yes.
The fact that he went scorched earth against Mio's family when they kidnapped her.
That's fair.
Ethan?
That's fair. I chose Miyamura. This was another hard one. I was thinking about Kudo because he's literally basically a husband, but at the same time, I was like, he doesn't do it for me as a husband. Miyamura basically deals with a fucking psycho fucking girlfriend. He deals with a Puerto Rican version of a fucking Japanese character. So
he deals with Rebby Hardy.
He deals with Rebby Hardy, yeah. So that wins.
Oh God, God bless Matt Hardy for dealing with her.
I'm sure the pussy was nice.
Well, they have like 200 kids, so I would hope so.
Yeah, can't pull out. I get it.
She won't let him. She wants to stop.
She looks like one of those girls that wraps her legs up. Baby, I'm coming. Wraps legs. No.
Delete the.
Oh my God. The kid is born Jeff Hardy, and they're like, I shall call my obsolete.
Yes. I also gave it to Kudo. Again, fucking burning my horrible family's house just to get this to save me. I would just go, take me. It's over. Like, I don't need anyone else after that. You burnt my house. You burnt my memories, my livelihood. All right, we're good. I'm good to go.
I'm dying over here, guys.
Should have killed the parents, but you didn't. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Probably.
All right, cupcake waifu.
We're gonna give it to Shiori, the Chisai senpai.
So elaborate. What makes her the wife?
Mostly because she's the only legal one.
You know, the fact that you brought that up, Chris, I just changed my pick because you are absolutely right.
Also, this is like mostly the alcohol talking.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think I killed Matt again.
Oh,
this is he's gonna be giving me the best answers all night.
Basically.
ED and now this.
The legal one.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what's your new one?
I picked Sylvie and I was like, no, she's illegal. You're right. Let's change that. I picked Ayasaka from Chisai Senpai.
Oh, you picked the supporting girl. Okay.
I picked the supporting girl. Yeah, I mean, bro, why wouldn't you want to be with a girl that has a stable job, loves anime, and like, cosplaying and things of that nature, level-headed, bashful, sometimes. So it works itself out.
There you go. I'm Dark Gathering.
Excuse me.
It's okay. You're dying. Matt's laughing about it.
Oh, I'm dying like this because
I will tell you. Originally, I had Alice again, but I didn't want to do it again. And Echo is just the perfect don't stick your dick in crazy. However, how fucking ever. Attractive, scary. She loves you.
Matt, what are you doing? You're a missionary and that face comes up. Silence speaks volumes.
No,
it does. It really does.
I can't say on the air, but
sure you can. I said, you know the amount of reckless shit I say on the air.
I would get Rhea Ripley vibes. I mean, that's a scary mommy. I would call her mommy, damn it.
Oh, okay. You're gonna get off and just fucking lay down. You want me to get on top? No, step on me with
like,
that smile.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll experience. No, not that. I won't go that far. Don't them up, they never.
Starman.
Oh, lordy. Okay.
This is fun so far.
This is a lot of fun.
Between me spitting blood,
great.
this is great.
This is great.
This gets an
All
Orange
right.
Cassidy thumbs up.
All right, let us go with just a Let's go with Caterpillar Cake. No, unless we did that. No, Carrot Cake. Carrot Cake. Best duo, not couple. Duo, partnership, friendship. Chris.
We got Aya Rindo and Suguro Shinuchi from Murderface.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Ethan.
I picked Anos's Misfit Gang because I couldn't think of anybody else.
Who did literally nothing.
No, that's not necessarily true. I
They
mean,
did literally nothing.
no, Lay had a good part.
You outsmarted, I outsmarted, so I'm outsmarted, you're outsmarted.
So it's JoJo.
He is JoJo. He's fucking JoJo.
I couldn't think of anybody else. This was
That's
the last
fair.
award that I gave, and I was just like, what can I give it to the 13 fucking court guards? They're dead. Half of them are dead. Can't really give it to them. Fuck, I don't know. I really don't. The fucking the adventure group from fucking Jobless. They failed to get Rudy's EDE away, so can't give it to them.
All right, fair enough. That's fair. All right. For me, Suguru and Aya from Undead Murder Farce. I love their dynamic. It was so good. It's funny, the intelligence was there. The teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and they did that, pal. Alrighty, now let's get to Strawberry Shortcake for couples. What was your ship, Chris? Is it Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
Yo!
you knew where this was going.
I'm looking forward to an explanation when we get to it.
Oh,
Why
it's
this is
gonna be
number one
great.
anime?
Tell you, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
He's laughing because it's in his 3. You can tell.
Ethan, what was your couple?
The only real couple, Bochan and fucking Alice.
Okay. So I think was this the second time they won for you?
Yeah, because I mean, Horimiya didn't focus on Miyamura and Hori. There's no.
You picked them for season 1 too as well, right?
When was season 1? When was season 1? I can tell you. Shit.
Was it last year?
It was this
Maybe.
Season 1 was the same year as fucking Promised Neverland, right?
Season 2?
No, season 1.
Hold on.
Best
No,
it was 20. It was 20. It was 2021.
Yeah, you're talking about 2. Never mind.
I've got things here. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Bochan and
You did.
Alice.
There you go. I gave it to Rudy and Sylphie. We got the payoff at the end.
Yeah, that one episode payoff.
Well, it dragged, you know. He couldn't believe he was in love with a chick. She thought he was a man. You said you were a man, damn it.
You know what really struck me is fucking Sylphie praying to her parents, Mom and Dad, protect me. I'm gonna become an adult tonight. That was like, whoa.
No, she was not. She was not backing down.
She was like, Mommy, Daddy, I'm gonna be an adult tonight. I'm gonna get dick from a 38-year-old man.
She was listening to Romeo and Cinderella.
Oh my god. Not Beauty and the Beast, clearly.
Yeah, no, apparently not. No, because that's a soft and delicate. This was just the hardcore, dig in, blood on the sheets.
That was a lot of blood too, not for nothing.
Yes. His new relic confirmed.
Damn, like Sylphie did nothing, bro. Like, you know, normally like they say females' hymens will tear at some point through various like exercise and things of that nature. Like, no, that shit was just like fucking there. Just anyway.
But yeah, again, we got the payoff. They got the build up. He was in love with a man. I like that going for a little bit, and then we got the reveal. Even though it dragged a little bit, it was still nice. And the fact that he fucking married her at the end.
But we know that's not his only wife.
Well, no, but it's the first one. He got before Eris. So take that, bitch.
I can't believe he's gonna fucking marry Eris.
And now the banana cake, best supporting girl, Chris.
Eiko Hozuki from Drug Gathering.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's always go for the creepy. All right, Ethan
Yuzuki.
from
Wait, no, definitely wrong one. I'm thinking last year. Jesus Christ. Wow. Supporting girl. Yaimori from Rent a Girlfriend.
Do we get the same one we did?
Yes.
I had Yaimori too. Yeah. Now she was the ultimate wing girl.
She was, bro. Seriously, she did everything in her power to get that man laid,
Book the
knowing
room.
that fucking Chizuru is not a slut and won't give it up. And Kazuya doesn't have fucking that male instinct to go in for the kill when she's vulnerable.
Even telling Ruka, like, hey, back the fuck up. I know you're saying you're dating him, but no. He wants the actual girl he actually gives a shit about, not you.
Basically.
So I'm gonna get them together. I'm gonna book this hotel room. I'll say I'm gonna come with them, but I'm not.
Basically, you
They're
get
all my
alone
plan.
time by yourself after
And
a
I made Ruka not show up either. You're welcome.
for real.
So yeah, definitely Yaimori for all those reasons.
Straight up.
Alrighty, now let us go with the cookie cake. Supporting man.
Oh man, we gotta give it. We gotta give it to the man who can, the only one who can move heaven and earth, the Buddha.
Record Ragnarok.
From Ragnarok season 2.
Really?
Okay.
I didn't know we could count Ragnarok.
It came out this season.
That part did come out this season.
I don't know how much would have changed, but any of my awards, but I enjoyed season. I tell you, it's a good watch, Matt. When you watch it, it'll be like, okay, this isn't bad.
I know. I did finish season 2.
Did you? What'd you think?
Yeah.
You can tell me.
It was okay. Still better than season 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This manga's better, but
oh yeah.
Sure.
But no, I enjoyed the Buddha fight.
Buddha was G.
Yeah, I love Buddha. So, all right. So Ethan, what was your supporting man?
Sanosuke from fucking Kenshin.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like he believes in Kenshin after he wanted to challenge him. He really sees and wants to support Kenshin, even if he doesn't agree with why he's doing it. Like in particular, when he tried to save old girl, even though like she's the indirect reason why one of his best friends died, she's still like, fuck, I'm gonna do the right thing, but I'm only doing it because of Kenshin. Like I'm supporting him, not you. But that still resonates in some capacity. So. That was one of the choices that was really difficult for me because I couldn't think of anybody truly that stood out for me. But then when I saw that earlier in the day today, I gave it to Sanosuke. So that was actually the very last award that I wrote down before I came on here.
All right. This one is a surprise for me as well. Kurosuchi from Bleach. He fucking did everything in that fucking fight, like with the zombies and everything. He had plans for everything. And I love the mindfuck he gave to what's his face,
bro. He sent Hitsugai out so bad though.
I love that. I was like, you know what, that will seal the deal for me actually.
Bro, he sent him out like he legitimately hated him. Like the fuck.
Yeah, like
I still can't believe we're getting 2 more seasons of it.
I know,
dude. I just want to know who they're gonna replace. They already lost like 5 captains.
No, because
That's
the thing. Like according to Chris, it's like almost over. So how can you scratch down the 24, 26 more episodes?
I thought, isn't there a battle after this? Like another like villain or something after Yuhabak, supposedly?
There was a chapter that hinted to what the next episode or the next arc would be, but we haven't gotten anything past that one chapter.
Okay.
Kubo needs to get off his ass and fucking work on Burn the Witch and Bleach.
Yeah, Burn the Witch for sure. I liked Burn the Witch, and
yeah,
I'm
I
waiting
did too.
for more on that.
I really wanted more than just those 3 chapters.
Agreed. I agree.
All right. Let's see. Upside Down Cake. Who is the best girl?
Saintess Cecilia.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Why is it Upside Down Cake? Why isn't it best laid down cake? Best dog cake.
You know.
Best cat cake.
God, stop it.
Best cowgirl cake.
Bye. Best spit cake. There, better.
I'm not a big fan of spit. Truth be told, it's kind of like
Shut-
it's kind of
Shut up.
Who is it, Chris? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Saintess
He had
Cecilia
Saint Cecilia.
Okay.
from Saintess Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence.
Okay.
Her personality just reminded me a lot of Kitagawa from Dress Up Darling.
Okay.
With how she went after Lawrence.
That works.
All right, Ethan.
Sylphie from Jobless.
I also had Sylphie.
How about that?
There we go. But yeah, no. At the end of the day, I did enjoy her development, and I actually like a little more than Eris, but
I love her 1,000 times more than Eris. I hope Eris fucking loses an ankle. She becomes Gimp Girl. She becomes fucking Gimp Girl.
Stop it.
Shit.
But no, I like.
Good thing Captain's not here.
No, good because he loves Eris. Like that's his favorite. Like he was like, how dare you like Sylphie more? Like no, like I like her personality better.
Way better. 1,000,000,000 times better.
Yeah. But yeah, we got another fame for us together. So that's always good. Now let us go. Pound Cake, best boy.
Akira Tendo, Zom 100.
I'm responding to fucking Dominic.
He's fucking spamming. I was like, dude, shut up.
Dominic Mysterio fucking won again.
He goes back to Mommy. Good.
Oh God.
Bastard.
All right. You said best boy. I'm sorry.
Best boy for the Pound Cake.
Akira, Zom 100.
Oh,
Yo, 2 in a row.
You guys gonna elaborate?
Bro, I mean, the guy was about to basically probably commit suicide. And fucking he saw the woman that he supposedly loved being a fucking slut with his bitch ass boss, and then everybody around him is dead. He has no friends until he finds one friend from college. They become best buds. And at the end of the day, as Chris alluded to it earlier, like, it's just looking at the bright side of a really shitty situation. Like, people look to survive. Like, he's like, what have I done in my life because my life was so miserable? And he just comes up with all these things to do, and in the process puts him and his friend in harm's way. But I mean, hell, if they manage to survive the zombie apocalypse, the amount of fucking awesome stories that he could put in a book, impeccable.
It's the breaking out of the grayscale for me.
Yeah,
that episode 1.
That's fair. He just needs to get laid now. Once he gets laid,
give it time.
Yeah, give it time. Caught up to the manga. Give it time.
All right. For me, Suguru from Undead Murder Farce. I love this character. His VA knocked it out of the park with performance. It seemed like he was like a showman. He was like a stage performer with his delivery of the line. So I just enjoyed it like that, like his personality, like his fights, and like he might not be like the smartest guy and like intelligence, but he's also very fucking clever at the same time. And like he was able to outsmart a few people when he got the penultimate knife from fucking Jack the Ripper. And when the bagel came back, I was like, "Where's the fucking knife?" I'd be like, "No, like I was very handsy as a child." So yeah, I love it. He was a ton of fun to watch the whole time. So I liked him for that. So yeah, he was definitely best boy for me, without a doubt.
Fair enough.
All right, our last cake. The cheesecake. Best animation now. What was the best animation for you guys?
Zom 100.
Girl I forgot her glasses.
Really?
I just love the beauty in the eyes, the CGI that was done when they would, have different scenes with it. I thought it was really well done, and it just added emphasis. When you remove the annoying trope of the glasses, just being able to see the visuals of certain aspects of that show really make you stay with it. And that's one of the things that definitely helped me stay with the show, is just the visuals at various points were just really, really, really pretty.
Fair enough. I also gave it to Zom 100. It had the best premiere of the season, and it was mostly the production and the animation of it. And for a first studio, like a new studio for that first episode, that was like, holy shit! Like, what's going on?
I should have given it to them with twerking fart girl. That should have won it.
No, not that part, but no, they did this. Production issues aside, they still deliver the quality of it with every episode.
Yeah, imagine if they fucking rushed it.
Yeah, and
works.
It still might have made top 10.
Yeah, no, if it finished, it probably would have been number 1 for me.
Really?
Yeah. If it actually finished, it would have gotten that pretty that much that high. I would have gave a little more.
You should see yourself from our perspectives, Matt. You look like you're talking like a Bruce Lee movie from 1960 that's been Americanized dubbed.
No. It's got to be one of those Pierre Kirby movies. I'll gladly take those, but
no, your voice is like a good 3 seconds off.
Weird. I look fine here, but yeah. Anyway, but no, Zom 100. I wish it finished, but unfortunately, it's a indefinite hiatus because it lost its channel for all the delays.
Awful.
So it might have to be a rebroadcast unless something gets delayed and they can just take that TV slot.
Season 2, Netflix only, please.
Yeah, hopefully Netflix for next time. But
I never asked for Netflix only shows, but Netflix only for this one.
But yeah, from how it looks like it's going to be a potentially a rebroadcast unless they pull it near and just release the rest of the episodes on one day.
I feel like that takes away from it, honestly, if they do that.
A little bit, but we will see what happens. I'm sure we'll get an announcement hopefully in the future. That concludes our Keki Awards. So, anything before we continue?
This was hard, not in a good way.
All right. And yeah, Chris with the surprises for most of his cakes.
ED for the win.
Yep, ED
for the L. For the L. For the L.
Well, ED and not going to jail for bait.
Well, nobody knows that. I wonder what it was. Does he have? Hold on, you guys have read the manga and finished it. Does he tell his wives eventually his truth? Does he tell people? Does he tell people the truth that he's like reincarnated and he was a 40-year-old loser?
Me and Matt haven't read that.
I thought
you guys finished it.
No, I didn't finish it.
No. The manga's not even done. It's all light novel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Light novel's finished up, but no, it's. I got enough. I got enough in. I'm not fully done.
I wonder how they would feel, like knowing, like, you know, your beautiful husband that you adore, you thought you're a similar age. Like, yeah, I'm actually like in like mental years, like 75 now. Like how that makes them feel.
Right. But anyway, before we continue, it's time for our top 10 with our 3 honorable mentions. Again, we're all going to go in the circle. So Chris will do his honorable mention 3, then Ethan, then myself. And we're going to keep going until we get to our number 1. Gentlemen, are you guys ready?
As I'm ever going to be.
All right. So, Chris, what was your third honorable mention? What was technically last place in this list?
Spellblade.
At least it made it. Fuck.
All right.
I felt like not giving it like I had it much higher. I had it like 4th place, but then I thought it's not really fair because it's. I know Matt, you said it's okay, but it's still not done. Like
because we were supposed. It was supposed to be a 12, but they decided to add 3 more out of nowhere just to fuck you.
Yeah, so I don't really feel like it's fair to give it a spot yet. I'll give it a spot for
honorable mention for right now.
Yeah, so it's getting honorable mention for right now.
That's fair.
All right, Ethan, what's your third mention?
I want to reiterate while we were waiting for Chris. My honorable mentions 1, 2, 3 all are in here by default because if I was able to put Juju, Kenshin, and Zom in here, they would not be on the list at all. So by default, number 13 is Dreaming Boy is a realist. I didn't enjoy it. Move on.
Like she's sad. Next.
It was really disappointing.
Super fucking.
This is why
you should have told that bitch to fuck off.
You should have.
This is why I'm so glad I dropped it. But my third honorable mention, Devil's a Part-Timer season 2 sequel. It is much better than part 1. I was enjoying it for a bit, and then the finale just very anticlimactic. It's just very silly, one-sided, especially with the fights. But less of the child next time, please, for the love of fucking God.
Me. It's not like me. No, less children. Ah,
No, but Alice Rabbit is fucking annoying. I'm like Yayori.
more paralegals.
Oh, like a paralegal.
We need more Subasa or Asief, whatever the fuck her name is.
From
Her sister.
Oh yeah. Fucking Matt wanted to slap the shit out of her. He was ready to go like backhand.
Yep.
In public. All right, what's your second honorable mention?
Yohane, Paravian of the whatever. The Love Life fantasy.
Love Life
eight.
spinoff. Got it.
Yes.
Elaborate then, because this is where we elaborate our shit. Why they are where they are.
It would have been higher, but I feel like it was rushed and mostly just so it can get like some episodes in there. But they did a really good job with all the songs they showed in the thing, in the show.
Right.
But like the story was like just hey, we're all friends now. Let's just be better friends and sing about them.
Sounds like an AEW storyline. It's always friendship with them fucking people.
I'm friends, you're friends,
Yeah.
we're all friends.
But you're not my friend. You can't be friends with them.
Why aren't we friends anymore?
The fucking Dark Order.
I love you. You love me. Let's get together and body slam you. With a great.
What's your continue, damn it? What's your second mention, damn it?
Misfit of Demon King Academy. I didn't enjoy it. Move on.
So that's what's gonna be for your honorable mentions. I didn't enjoy it. Move on.
No, I'm gonna give number 11 a little bit more elaborate.
Okay.
description.
Atalia Ryza is my second honorable mention. I got what I wanted with the fives. It was a cozy and slice of life fantasy adventure. They did all that well, but when you look at it as an actual show itself, not that great. A lot were better, but I got what I got. I enjoyed it for that. So
Literally, it was just the thighs.
exactly. Let's be real. Unless you play the games.
Excuse me.
But all right, now what was your last honorable mention?
Wait, what'd you say was your second, Matt?
Atalia Ryza.
Oh man, that's my number one for the exact same reason, except a little different. Mostly because, like my third honorable mention, the story isn't finished. They only just gave you an introduction to the story. Hey, Pike.
But basically, it's a setup for the games.
Yep, it's a setup for the games. If they
Fire
continue
games.
the anime, that'll be great. Because, I mean, they need to continue the story. But
You need to continue the thighs.
Yep, then you need to see more thighs. But yeah, they did what they wanted to do.
That's fair. All right, so what's your one mention?
The girl I like forgot her glasses.
No, don't bite. No, bad Pike. Don't bite.
Flag, yes, do it.
I'm gonna spray you with this horrible smelling shit.
So continue.
Oh no. Yeah, the girl I like forgot her glasses. As I mentioned, it's my premiere animation of the season. I enjoy the animation so much. There were various points in the show that I thought were really cute and well done. It was just as it reiterated so much during the season, Matt. The whole I forgot my glasses.
Yeah, the trope. That's a fake. Yeah, as I said last week, it's simple and cute, yes, but the trope got so much to play it was annoying. If that wasn't the case, it probably would have been on here.
Yeah, so it couldn't go higher than honorable mention at this instance. And like I said, I'd have been able to put the 3, but I've not made it.
Because originally I had Tiny Senpai here, but it got bumped off because of what I picked up again. And if I finished it, it'd probably be a little higher. But since I'm halfway done, Spy Classroom Season 2.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah,
one of us.
So Spellblades lost the Spy Classroom. Son of a bitch.
Well, it also lost to Tiny Senpai.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I didn't make the list.
No. It was on there, but Spy Classroom bumped it down.
Wow.
Yeah, but no. If I were able to finish it, it probably would have been 10, maybe 9 at most. But for the half that I have seen, I had to give the Spy Classroom. It is much better than season 1. And as we talked about that. So yeah, you just made a Classroom. You just made it. If I finished it, you would have been a little higher. But unfortunately, no.
Like I said, I got to put it on my list to watch.
Number 10, our actual full top 10. Chris, number 10.
Time to piss off Ethan Mononogatari.
No, you're not pissing me off at all, dude.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mine's not too far away from yours. That's all I'll say.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I like the fights. I like the conclusion with the fucking the band and the introduction to the new
paper
group
umbrellas
of
or the
yeah.
I
forgot their full fucking title. The musical instruments.
Yeah, the Bureau of Traditional Music.
Yeah, that. I liked how I like their introduction, their heel turn. I like the introduction of the paper umbrella, and finally seeing fucking I'm losing main character's name. The goal in sight. It's just I don't know. I feel like there could have been more that it could have provided, but I'm glad with what we got for season 2.
Yeah,
that's fair. All right, even number 10 for you.
My Tiny Senpai.
All right.
Yeah, it was cute. Again, same thing like Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. It had its moments. Sometimes it was a little bit too like childish for me.
I will say the second half was better, like after it came back from its break.
And for me, I thought like the first few episodes were hilarious, died laughing, like dropped in the middle, and then picked up like toward the end. I just wanted more progression between Shinozaki and Katase. Quite honestly, at the end of the day, I really felt more invested in Hayasaka and Tencho, the manager, than I did Shinozaki and Katase. So, I mean, if the season 2 comes, I'll definitely watch it. But it had its cute moments, but it wasn't consistent enough for it to go any higher.
Yeah, like I said, I did like it. It did get better. I like the side characters better, but I think this her being a fucking cat was annoying.
It's cute at various intervals, but they relied on that trope.
It was a point of annoyance, like the girl with the glasses. It's like bitch, you're not a fucking cat. Shut up.
You're only saying that because Masterful Cat's like in your top 3, and you love that cat more.
A legit cat, yes, damn it, a legit fucking cat. Anyway,
I am before Matt gets a new cat and names it after the Masterful Cat.
Oh, you know it.
If I get a black and brown cat, sure, but probably not. 2 cats is enough.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. I'm okay with Haru and Hime. Number 10, Gene of AI. I am a sucker for the sci-fi, and I do wish we had more story, but they kind of explained it near the end. Like he did look like he did. That's why it's like even at the point of if it happens, it happens. He was fine with his job. I liked again how humanoids fit into society, how humans act towards them, regular robots as well. And it's just more like what makes a human at the end of the day. And for somebody, like the humanoids were sometimes feel like they were more human than humans. But I wish I got more plot explored, otherwise this would have been a little higher. I did enjoy it very much in the beginning. But the side stories, they told more about just the advancements of AI and machinery technology. So I liked it for all of those aspects. So that's why it was enough to squeeze it into top 10 at the very least, especially with those last 2 to 3 episodes. Yes. If it didn't, then basically Spy Classroom would have been where this is. But I had to give it to Gene of AI for that in that regard.
Fair.
Yeah. All right, number 9.
Saintess and Pastor.
Okay.
I like how the overbearing pastor who waited hand and foot on the Saintess slowly grew to trust the Saintess to do her own thing, but she still was shit at most of it, and their relationship grew. It was a really cute series.
Okay. Ethan, number 9. Oh, he's dead.
He is dead.
He is dead.
He is alive.
When you see me get up, I gotta spit blood out.
Sounds good.
Gene of AI, number Number 9.
Gene
The AIs are killing you. The AIs are killing them, damn it.
I know I need
Fucking
fucking
nanomachines.
to fucking help me.
Nanomachine, son.
Excuse me. A little bit different of a reason why I put it in my top 10. As someone who's in IT on a consistent basis, the principle of AI, and someone who also has like a super smart house where a lot of my devices are smart devices, we see a different perspective in terms of what the growth of AI in the real world could look like in this show. And I find that very fascinating when you have people like Jay, who are like this, like, biblical encyclopedia that responds and provides insightful feedback on their own accord. I find that to be quite fascinating because that is the true evolution of an Alexa or a Siri or a Google, something along those lines. And one of the things that really intrigued me about the show is the morality play involved with humans versus the AIs and the boundaries that are set and the rules and consequences of breaching those or riding the line. I thought that was actually, pretty well done. So just looking at it from the external pieces to the plot, I thought that it was very fascinating, and that's what kept me like invested throughout that show. The side stories, as Matt said, were pretty well done. The middle of the show kind of fell for me. Same thing like it did with some Tiny Senpai. The beginning was intriguing, a lot of interest in the plot. The middle kind of fell through, and then the end really saved it and put it where it was. I had it as an honorable mention prior to that, but honestly, the reason why I like Gene of AI so much is just being in IT and being in technology and always constantly wondering about the evolution of things like AI and things of that nature. It's quite fascinating for me to see like the potential that it could be just from the author's perspective and how that makes me feel as I continue to work with tech and in tech.
All right. Number 9, Horimiya Pieces.
Mm.
Despite it being a clusterfuck with how everything is, hold on. Starman, no, AI is his 9. It was number 10 for me.
Yeah, I gave Tiny Senpai 10.
Yes.
It got no love from me.
And
no love for Chris.
yeah, and Saint Cecilia was Chris's 9. And what was your 10 again?
My 10 was Mononogatari.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, again, number 9 for me was Horimiya. Again, despite the issues of not being in order, it's still Horimiya, and they still did a good chunk of these episodes well, especially the ones near the end. Like with I always love seeing Hori's dad, so that's always I love this episode. His wife smacking the other woman. That's why he fell in love with her.
Yep, that's real.
At base, that was base. Like I get it.
That is he is a Spike Spiegel.
Yes,
he will love a man who can kick his ass, a woman who can kick his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
but no, and I still enjoy the characters. Again, the episode was still well done, even if it's a mess with the continuity, the order of it. It was still a good job for what they worked with, as which was more consistent. But as if for that, number 9, Horimiya. Number 8, Chris.
Tiny Senpai.
Oh, you rated higher than us. All right.
I noticed we're gonna flip flop because I'll get to my number 8 in a second.
Yeah.
To be honest, it would have been a little higher, but fucking Takemichi had to just show up and ruin it. I love like enjoying reading the manga. I'm enjoying not hearing Takemichi because I'm enjoying the fucking way that the Tiny Senpai is like teasing fucking main character.
Speaking of Takemichi, Tokyo Revengers is back as of today, available on Hulu.
Fuck you! Why do you have to tell me these things? God damn it! Oh.
Available on Hulu and Disney Plus.
God, kill me now.
I can't, not yet. Next time I'm down.
Don't worry. Next one, if Captain joins in, he will kill me.
Oh God! Tag him right now. Say, listen real quick.
Oh no! I'll get to it. He can watch the thing.
Yeah, all right, we'll tell him the timestamp. But even number 8,
Mononogatari. For
All
many,
right.
for many of the reasons that Chris said at the end of the day, it was better than season one. I enjoyed the battle scenes a lot more. We got a lot more plot, a lot more answers to the story than what we had in season one. There were a lot more revelations. And at the end of the day, the the side story, which is basically the love story between what's it called? What's his dick?
What's his dick?
I'm tired.
Starts with an H. Fuck.
Hyoma. Hyoma and
Yeah,
Botan.
there we
Hyoma and
go.
Botan, thank you. Yeah. The side story, which is the love story between Hyoma and Botan, they also did get some progression. They clearly understand that there's something there, even if they don't, but either one of them want to acknowledge it. But at the same time, they both understand that's not their concern truly at the end of the day. It's really keeping the whole Monogatari ecosystem that exists in place with this existential threat with being the paper umbrellas, now that they've exposed themselves, as well as Hyoma's now realization that the leader of the paper umbrellas is basically wearing his brother's face. So that was a really good revelation, and how Hyoma dealt with that versus how he would have in the past was really well done. So I'm looking forward to the next part for this as they continue through that process. So I gave it the number 8 piece.
All right. Number 8, Duke of Death and his maid season 2.
Wow.
It's really good. As like everything else a little better. That was the issue.
Wow.
Yeah, but I liked it. I wish I had a little more romance, but I'm glad we got more with Sade, Daleth, the rest of the witches. I don't know. I just want because the romance part is what we fell for, and as
We
it
would
is
have
a good
gotten it if we
romance.
didn't have so much fucking singing. I'm gonna fucking.
Enough with the singing. Enough with the singing. It was good. I like the
Never.
soundtrack.
You know what's crazy? Because you said you like everything better. I rated it significantly higher than you because I liked it more than I liked everything else.
Well, anyway, it's still really good. It's still an enjoyable show. I'd be glad I made it on there because I could. No chance I couldn't have. But no, it's still really good. I can't wait for season 3 when we get it sometime next year. Get our conclusion. I'll be very happy with the payoff. So yeah, 8, Duke of Death. Number 7.
Fucking Mushoku Tensei season 2. Dude, this season was like a mess in the beginning. I almost didn't put it on my top 10 because of how nothing really happened. It wasn't like, to be honest, I would have preferred the whole shit with the other adventurer group to be the episode 0, and then we get more Sylphie and or Fitz and her entourage traveling for like those first 4 episodes. When they started, it only started picking up once they got to the school, and then it only cemented this place the last episode.
That's fair. And I'll get to Mushoku whenever I talk about Mushoku, but that is fair.
Yeah, I after hearing what Cap said about the next season, I have hope, but like this season wasn't that great for me.
That's fair. No, my thing was he said it was like Vinland Saga season 2, and let me tell you, Vinland Saga was masterclass.
Oh yeah, no comparison.
Yeah, no, like I'm sorry. I get we try to go with the no action and all that, but there was a lot of development with Tortefin, and then Einar, and then Knut. So yeah, but yeah, 7. You know what? That's fair. If he kills you, dibs on Plague. I'll take care of Plague.
Didn't you just say you had enough cats?
But Plague is cute, and maybe he can calm the fuck down and not break shit after fighting the other cats. Let's see. Anyway, Ethan, number 7.
Reign of 7 Spellblades.
Okay.
And it had it significantly higher, but before I had caught up, I listened to Starman, and you guys basically mentioned how it doesn't even, like, they don't go back to the revenge plot. The revenge plot is one of the key things about the show that made it so awesome, and the fact that they didn't go back to that was really disappointing. Also, you know, between this and Kenshin, I'm so sick of the, like, we battled, but now we're friends. I hate that. Why does everybody got to be friends? I'm sick of that trope too.
Friendship always wins.
No, it doesn't.
I know.
No. And so that got a little annoying. I like fucking asshole Oliver. I want fucking like the evil Oliver fucking wrecking face. And we don't get that. But outside of that, I love Harry Potter. It's got its similarities to Harry Potter. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now is a badass. She is definitely going to be one of the OP characters, and for sure will be Oliver's foil when Oliver eventually turns. Michelle is really solid. Katie is who she is. Guy, same thing. They are who they are. But together, the Sword Roses. Truth be told, I probably could have given them the duo of the group, the Sword Roses, and that would have made more sense for the award. But as a whole, I enjoy their interactions. And I still look forward to seeing much more of Spellblades because, like I said, it was my guilty pleasure of the year, hence the surprise award.
That's fair. All right, number 7, Rent a Girlfriend season 3. It was the best season. I liked everything they have done. Kazuya, yeah, he's still annoying as fuck, but the last few episodes, he did get better. No Mommy is always good except for the last episode. Sumi shined tremendously. Ruka's annoying to me. Chizuru, she finally had personality. She finally had emotion. And I love fucking Grandma Chizuru. Well, Granny. I love fucking Granny. And they played off her death very fucking well. Again, oh god, they actually got emotion. It's not just cringe, even though the show itself is cringe, but there was more than cringe in this.
Jeez, Matt, thanks for spoiling the series. I'm never gonna read or watch.
Ah.
No, you give a shit. like you spoil half the shit I watch or sometimes read anyway.
Hey, no, I'm good about that. Lately.
Then again, it's something I just don't care about because as long as it's good, I don't care. But yeah, you mostly save the deaths, which is always good. But Rent a Girlfriend was really good this season. I gave it a 4 out of 5. So there you go. Good job, Rent a Girlfriend. You made it to the list. Yeah. Number 6, Chris.
My Happy Marriage.
Wow.
All right.
I really enjoyed the whole how they did the Saimori plotline, even though they took out Yandere fucking childhood best friend. And they did the last 2 episodes really well for taking it back from how slow and boring it was getting in between.
All right, number 6.
Horimiya, Missing Pieces.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Horimiya is what it did. It is what it is. It's one of my favorite all-time all-time rom-coms. And it really does frustrate me that Cloverworks rushed the series so it can finish the same week as the manga rather than do this in archival order, sequential order, and just make it like a 2-core 24 episode season. If it had done that, I think Horimiya would be one of like the greatest rom-coms ever. And even though I've only been watching for 5 years, but I've seen a pretty decent amount of rom-coms, and it's still up there already. So if you're a Horimiya fan, this was definitely a must watch. But as we said, like, the side stories are really nice. The shine that the other characters got was really nice. I appreciated it. I did want more Hori, more Miyamura, and I really wanted more in terms of Yoshikawa and Ishikawa, and we didn't get that. And I had to go on Google to sort of spoil myself and say that they never officially get together in the series, and that upsets me. And then we see the reveal of Yanagi and Kono and Sakura, basically, and that was not mentioned in the previous series, and I thought that was an interesting pairing. Both of them rejected by the guy and girl that like each other versus the other, and so the fact that they bonded over manga and things of that nature was also really well done. And unfortunately, we never get any confirmation on them either, so that was also very sad. Quite honestly, I really wish that we can get like an after story, a Horimiya after story. I think that would be really, really, really awesome.
We probably will. There's still a bunch of shit they didn't put in the manga. I mean, the anime. Like, there's still so much. There's still so much that they're missing out of from the manga.
Really. It's just, I want like an after story with after high school. Like, I want to see Horimiya get married, have a kid. Like, I'm just so used to Clanad because Clanad did that, and everybody knows how I feel about Clanad. and how much clan ad meant to me.
Do you care for a little spoiler? It's not really like they spoil it. It confirms that, but there is a little flash forward where it shows the little brother in high school, and he talks to like his childhood friend, I think, or love interest. Yeah, but yeah, there was that part. They don't really show any of the other characters really, but
I would love to see an after story like Clan Ad did with the after story. That's what I would love to see. But regardless, it was what it was. I just hated that the big thing is just that it wasn't in sequential order. And the other big thing, I don't care what Matt says. The fact that it was a more pastel, dull fucking coloring versus the original pissed me off, because one of the best things about Horimiya is the vibracity in the color scheme and the color dynamics. And the fact that they took that away from me really, really, really did upset me.
They did try a little near the end.
They did a little bit, but it didn't hit the same. I like bright, exuberant, loud.
It's one of Cloverworks' big three of fuck ups.
So sad.
Here we go.
So sad.
Number 6, My Happy Marriage as well.
Wow.
I did it higher than Starman, so.
You did, yeah.
Look, I gotta say the first half was the best part of it. After we got to like the grotesque and all that, I feel like I was watching a different show a little bit in that regard. So it was like, no, I thought you did. I thought you had like a 8. Well, either way, as I said, I feel like I was watching a completely different show.
You didn't rate it. It just dawned on me. You didn't rate it.
You didn't rate it. I thought you did.
You said he didn't rate it.
Could have sworn he did.
Wow.
I guess I had brain damage, Phil. I thought he did.
Wow.
Oh shit! No, it's there. It's 8. Happy Marriage. Yeah, I was talking about. I meant Happy Marriage. Unless you meant Horimiya.
I think he's talking about Horimiya.
Yeah, he meant Horimiya. I was talking about Happy Marriage.
Oh.
Yeah, I said that I rated higher. I rated Happy Marriage higher than you. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, so I'm not going crazy. There we go.
You could be.
I could be. I do hang out with brain damage.
You do hang out with brain damage.
Yes. I do. But no, it felt, again, second half, I felt like I was watching a completely different show, but I did like Mia's backstory, like what with the family, but it wasn't enough substance for me to like it more. And the romance fell off too, which what got me interested. It was the romance part of it.
Mia's family just sucks. Both sides.
Yeah, Mia's family just sucks. They handled her abuse and trauma well in the beginning. Ethan almost had a stroke. That's right, Starman. But yeah, as much as I did, there was not enough that could justify making it into my top 5. Speaking of top 5, we are here for the final 5. Chris, number 5.
Undead Murder Face.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Beauty and the Beast we're close to 3. We're close to 3, pal. Continue.
You are close to 3. Yeah, I really like the way the characters interacted with each other.
I know he calls it Far Starman. He calls it Face Starman.
Oh yeah, it's Undead Murder Face.
Murder Fars, damn it.
Never.
Continue.
As I was saying, I really like the interactions between the characters. Sugru's fucking happy-go-lucky attitude. Irindo's stoic. I'm master detective. Fuck you. I know more than you, everyone. And then fucking I forgot her name, but the maid chick fucking shutting down Sugru's every time he tries to have fun. I just really like.
Are you talking about the maid Shizuku?
Yes.
Okay.
Shizuku's the way she shuts down Sugru every time he tries to have fun. The battles are great. The fucking the villains are fucking top tier. Can't be Edie though. But yeah, it was really good.
Number 5.
Rent a Girlfriend season 3.
You're rated higher than me. I'm
And
proud of
Starman.
you.
Right down
I'm
the
proud
middle.
of you.
And
It's
Starman.
fucking mid.
And Starman. It is super mid. It is super mid, but when
this is a historic day.
It made top 5. Never thought it would. No, but when it boils down to it, I'm Starman saying, "Nigga, how?"
Did he write that?
He wrote that in our group.
Oh, fantastic!
Oh my god. No, but at the end of the day, again, one of my biggest things is how does an anime make you feel? And even though Rent a Girlfriend frustrates me to no fucking end throughout every single season, this is by far the best season that Rent a Girlfriend has ever done. The emotional ups and downs that the show puts you through is really this nigga said he's gonna jump on StreamYard.
He's got instant transmission to one of the houses to kill us and take the camera.
Oh god, no! But it really is the emotional roller coaster that it puts.
He's gonna bring up fucking chicken.
Seriously,
he's gonna pull out the chicken for the seasoning.
Yeah, but no, the emotional roller coaster it puts you through is really well done. The ups and downs of the various points as you watch. All the characters kind of deal with the current circumstances with Sayuri Obacha. It really is really well done. The movie, I wish we could have seen the movie. I would have loved to have seen the movie. I think that would have definitely put it over the top had they shown us the movie, but it is what it is from that perspective. Yeah, Mori, as we said, is definitely fucking queen, fucking supporting girl, queen, fucking wing woman for real. Ruka is best girl beyond a shadow of a doubt. It's a shame that she doesn't get any love. It's a shame that she won't win Kazi at the end of the day, and that Kazi is such a fucking putz that he'll never get with her, and that's unfortunate. Sumi is must protect Sumi. Everyone loves Sumi, must protect her. And even then, she showed a little bit of character development, a tiny bit more talking, a lot more effort, mainly to support Kazuya because she has her little tiny crush on Kazuya. But still, that was also well done from that perspective. And even the grandma, even what's it called? Kazuya's grandma, just the seriousness in her. Paying her respects, like I don't want to make a scene, and then she's like, it doesn't make a difference anyway, I'm going to join her soon. That very stark reality, I think, really speaks volumes to the mortality that people will realize the older they get, or the more realizations that they see when they lose close friends or loved ones or things of that nature. Is it puts a lot of your life and your circumstances and things of that nature in perspective, and helps you understand those type of things a little bit better, no matter how grave the thought may be from that piece. So a very serious tone for a lot of the season. So all of that for me definitely put it above my feelings of Kazuya being a complete fucking loser putz who should probably stay a virgin forever because he's too stupid to realize his current circumstances with all the women that surround him. And I'm not looking forward to seeing Mommy next season.
Yeah, Mommy. Yeah. Anyway, number 5, Mushoku Tensei season 2.
Wow.
Look, honestly, you take a bite, it feels like a juicy nothing burger. It's seasoned, but not seasoned well enough. You take a bite, it's like, it could have been better, could use a little more salt or whatever you use to season your burger. And that was as Simon said, that was his 5. I did not like the beginning. I wish that was replaced with Sylphie's perspective with her stuff. And at the end of the day, it was just his quest for ED. The later episodes were really good. It felt like Mushoku Tensei, especially with the classroom with the girl in the library that gave him fucking PTSD from being stabbed. That was a great episode. The reveal for Sylphie was good, even though it did drag a little bit. It more felt like they played it safe with it, and especially when you hear about the differences from light novel, web novel, manga, and the stuff that we could have had would have made this so much better. And the fact that we didn't get it is what annoyed me with it. That's why I, in good conscience, could not rate it high. I wanted to rate it higher. Trust me, I really did. But again, played it safe. I'm sure season 2, part 2 will be better. But this was not the best one. I still enjoyed it. It's still the world of Mushoku Tensei, and I do love the world of it. But just what they did is just wasn't high tier as Vinland Saga. So that's why I gave it number 5. Number 4, Chris.
Spy Room.
Spy Classroom. Oh, he rated higher than everybody.
Wow.
Well, yeah, because fucking you didn't watch it or you only just started watching it, Matt. Fucking after finding out that there's actual story after the Impossible mission, I fucking binged through that shit, and I was not disappointed with the reveal of Annette's mom and her bitchy ways. Annette as a character is fucking amazing, along with getting more actual character development that isn't a flashback from all the girls. It's really it really stepped up on what it was supposed to be.
Okay, fair enough.
Go first. Ahead of me, Matt. Go first.
Right. Okay. Number 4, Masterful Cat is depressed again today. At the end of the day, for this show, I got exactly what I wanted. I got a nice slice of life. I got the comedy. The timing of it was excellent. Background music was nice. Animation, as I said to even that, it's the same animation studio as Gohan's, and they did a terrific job for both shows with their production quality. And yeah, I'm very impressed with the combination of 2D, 3D, CG. Masterful Cat is less CG, so that's what gave it a little more points for me. But they still do a damn good job regardless. But it just also wasn't needed necessarily for this show. But no, it hit everything what it needed to do, hit everything for the genre. I knew what I was gonna get from just watching it, and it just didn't disappoint in what they wanted to do. So that's why I gave it a 4. Masterful Cat. So number 4 for you, Ethan.
Yeah, number 4 for me is Duke of Death season 2.
All right.
So I enjoyed it far more than you guys did at the end of the day. It was the only real romance anime that we watched, and I just enjoyed it more outside of the singing. Yeah, sometimes it gets annoying, but no, just there was a lot of character development, a lot of more reveals. I know you wanted more with Dolph and Sade, but the fact that we got so much, I thought was
I wanted a little more of the romance side of it. I'm just glad we got more Dolph and Sade for story, but I wanted a little more romance.
Oh, you want more Dolph and Walter? You fucking sicko.
No. I always more too, but yeah. But I wanted a little more Bocha and Alice. I wanted one more sweet tender moment like the window kiss. If I got one more, it would have been definitely a little bit more higher.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just they're limited with what they can do, because they can't touch. But at the same time, it does a good job of building the anticipation for.
I'm just glad we learned a lot more in this season with everything, like the curses. There's others out there. More Rob.
Yes,
Alice, Mom. Everyone had it. Everyone had a fair chance to shine.
As a part, yeah. And I would love to see more about more emphasis on Duke's mom and Duke's dad. We don't ever really hear about Duke's dad at all.
Just the grandfather.
Yeah, just the grandfather. So that would be interesting. But no, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Never talk about
we got more magic fights.
No, I don't believe so. No. So that's your number 4?
That's my number 4, yeah.
Number 3, Chris.
Bleach. They did a really, as I said before with Best Adaptation, they did a really good job bringing this part of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc to the screen. All the fights, all the all the ways, all the characters, all the fucking Stern Ritters. They blew it out of the water with how much they took care to not fuck this up.
Right. Even
Number 3, My Happy Marriage.
okay.
I just enjoyed the ride a lot more. I enjoyed the sadness because all those episodes throughout the early parts of the season were just so damn depressing. The amount of depths of hell that Mio went through really spoke volumes, and the fact that she had to learn to persevere was fantastic. We got the complete opposite from Kudo. Everyone's like, oh, he's an asshole. He's a dick. He runs through women. He doesn't like women like that. And you see that he really is a softie at heart, which is really nice. The supporting characters around Kudo as well were all well done, from the old lady to his sister. They were all really kind and sweet. Like Chris said, seeing basically Mio kind of get the comeuppance that she deserved to get, not like from her getting it, but like her seeing her family get that was really, really amazing. And even on top of that, she was still sincere and she was still caring, even though those people put her through hell, because that's the type of person she is. So that was pretty nice. But other than that, like I said, I just enjoyed the ride. I enjoyed the supernatural aspect. I wish we would have gotten more of that for sure. The reveals at the end were pretty well done as well. It felt a little anticlimactic, I'm not gonna lie, when the big, I guess, what do you call him? The daimyo that basically was trying to get rid of Kudo, he just died. There was really too much. So that was what it was. But as a whole, I enjoyed My Happy Marriage. I enjoyed the OP so much. Edie wasn't bad at all. It was just a really fun, enjoyable ride, and I cannot wait to see what they do for season 2.
Number 3, Bleach. I did it. I gave it one higher from last time, because remember, it was number 4. One was in fall. Now it's number 3. So there you go, Ethan. Despite me hating Bleach, this is still a really good fucking arc. And I liked part 1 better for story aspect, like the set of the build up of it. But this, you knew exactly where you're gonna get. It's a action, all the Zenkai boosts, the Bankai, everything. It's just fights. That's all it was. And fuck that little just cut off at the end. Like, well, that fight happened all immediately. No little aftermath cut on that final fight. But you knew what you're gonna get. Very nice setup. And part 3, I am looking forward to how they are going to handle part 3. And from everyone being scared of how it ended, I hope they just fucking change it. If not, they just better fucking adapt it in a way that would make it more pleasing for the manga readers. So yeah.
No, man, keep it. I don't care what everyone says. Let them burn their fucking manga again.
No, I want that for Tokyo Revengers. But yeah, number 3, Bleach. That's right, Starman. We tied again. Number 2.
Eden Zero Season 2.
No.
Yes.
Continue.
Kicked off like fucking 3 weeks before fucking the end of the season. Fucking won. Fuck you. But Eden Zero Season 2 was a great fucking was a great continuation of the story, where we learn that fucking problems going on with the galaxy, get more intel on the characters, and it was just fun all around. I really enjoyed it.
All right. What was the name of that again?
Eden Zero Season 2.
Okay. Ethan, number 2.
This was my number 1 until the final 5 minutes of the episode.
Wait, hold up. I don't know what is it?
Bleach.
Oh, you didn't like the little fucking bullshit at the end?
I hate Kon so much. I hate Kon. That was so unnecessary. It bumped it down. And just, the reality of it is, I love Bleach because of how amazing the action is. I love all the fucking theatrics behind it. I enjoy all the shocking, gory death that happened throughout the season and continues to happen throughout the show, this reboot of this final arc piece, whatever. But at the same time, there's only a certain amount of obscenity, like obscene, like not obscene. What's the word I'm looking for? Absurd. There's only a certain amount of absurdity that I can like handle. And the thing about Bleach is it's become so fucking absurd with some of these battles and some of these
Right.
things. It's just preposterous. And I love preposterity. If I don't think I said that right, but I love preposterousness to a certain degree, but sometimes it can become too much. And I think toward the end of this season,
I will say that the villains were very fucking silly, like the Quincy's. Like that was like,
yeah,
it's like I was looking at you about like, where do you get these fucking guys?
seriously, yeah. But it fits the Bleach motive, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing. So for me, when I really sat back and took out the gore and the fights, and I really analyzed the principle of the fights and how they went and the characters and all those things, coupled with the fucking 5 minutes of the end that was completely unnecessary and totally fucking stupid. I bumped it down to number 2, but I still thoroughly enjoyed the shit out of Bleach. This was my number 1 for much of the season. And like I said, my number 1, which we'll get into momentarily, stole the show. I'm sure Matt knows what that is.
I know both of yours.
Well, yeah, you fucking called it.
Boy, I sure hope someone picks up that phone. Because I fucking called it. Number 2, Undead Murder Farce. This was an excellent series. I am a sucker for like the Moriarty, Sherlock, Phantom of the Opera, Lupin. We had all those. They got integrated well, especially Aleister Crowley. I love the fights, the choreography, the music, the light in the atmosphere, the animation of it. They just did everything super well. I just enjoyed everything about it, and I do hope we get a season 2 because I would just fucking love it. Like they definitely set up like the story's not over because it's definitely not. I just want them to continue it because I was just so invested in this series. So yeah, number 2, Undead Murder Farce. All right, go ahead. Number 1.
Sacrificial Princess in the Beast Game.
This unknown anime out of nowhere.
This unknown anime that I only picked up because fucking Nashin Sacrifice, the opening of season 1 was so fucking good. It got me hooked. And then once I found out, oh, hey, season 2 is still going, I fucking decided, okay, let's binge this shit.
Let's fix this shit.
But yeah, it was really fucking good. It was, it had its drama with discrimination between both the human and the beast races and the different beast races within it. There was the romance aspect where Serafi and Leonhardt had to work on their relationship, while Serafi had to prove that she was worthy to be the queen's his queen. The whole journey is just really good. I'm very shit at using descriptors, but fucking bear with me. The only reason why it took its number 1 spot instead of Eden Zero or Bleach is because of that final episode where we get an actual marriage and we see the future of them after so much plot shit happens. That's spoilers for anyone who wants to watch it.
Gee, thanks. Wow. I can't believe you.
God damn it, Chris. Fuck.
Oh, damn it, pal.
Fuck. I'm just kidding.
I'm
just kidding.
Anything else? Continue.
No, that was it.
Oh, that was it. Okay. All right, Ethan.
Jobless reincarnation. As I sound like a fucking cancer patient. As someone who hasn't read the manga, I thoroughly.
That's all 3 of us.
Okay, I haven't read the light novel. Sorry.
I'm more on the light novel.
Yeah, I haven't read the light novel.
Matt, you actually read the light novel?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. I haven't read anything.
Oh, really? I thought you did.
I have it in my list. I just haven't started it. And all my information of what happens that wasn't shown
comes from Captain.
Sent through the captain.
Yeah.
So, as someone who doesn't read the source material, I thoroughly enjoyed the ride. I can't understand what Rudy goes through with ED, but I can sympathize certainly 1000%. When it boils down to it, I just, you're in these circumstances, and I let me rephrase that. I can't understand ED, but I can understand what Starman did break down week before, and that was the fear of intimacy, and like being able to, like, once everything's all said and done, you look over on that other side of the bed and there's no one there, and then you question, like, what was last night? Was that, something special? Was it just a flicker in the wind? Like, what exactly is that? And so that is a very relatable topic from that perspective. Sylphie is amazing. She's such a wonderful girl. That's why she won Best Girl for me. Rudy, for his part, even throughout all of his struggles, still maintains himself for the most part. He's grown, matured exponentially from what it is. He uses his thought processes and his wiser age very judiciously. And I appreciate that. The way he takes Zenova under his wing after he was very apprehensive of him was really nice. The fact that they don't treat the slave girl like a slave girl is really nice. Even though I shouldn't say this, but I definitely enjoyed the kidnapping and torture that he did with the Beast Girls, taming them. So that was well done.
You said you listened.
What happened?
The Starman's like, oh, you listen.
I did listen, unfortunately, between the Canelo fights. Well, I was watching, thank God, between the Jesus Ramos fight, which is boring as shit. But that's a different topic for a different show. But in any case, I just enjoyed it. And then finally, Rudy gets his climax. Rudy gets the girl that he wants. He literally gets his climax. But he finds someone who is, truly the definition of a down ass bitch. She is really, out of all the girls that I assume that he's going to marry based off of the covers that I've seen from the light novels, he gets the girl that he deserves. Someone who will love him unconditionally for who he is, be there for him throughout, all of his struggles, and want to assist him in any way that she possibly can. Thinks about him from, with not disregard for herself, but selflessly thinks about him before her. It's all, splendidly well done. The cast of friends that he meets throughout the series is really nice. Lifelong connections that I'm sure we're going to see again in various seasons at different degrees. The world building, as you mentioned, Matt, people compared it a little bit to Vinland Saga. I didn't see Vinland Saga, but I appreciated your sentiment in terms of you appreciating the world building. I thought the world building was stellar, and that's something that I don't mind in anime when it's an anime of this caliber, this depth. When it goes into that. So I enjoyed this ride so much. And I cannot wait for more. I definitely am in the majority when it comes to, let me phrase that. I'm in the minority when it comes to the principle of not understanding, the idea and getting upset behind the whole like sub focus of him being a 38-year-old dude and the perverted aspects and things of that nature. I don't buy into that because the show is so much more than that. Even the reveals, and as I continue to go on, the reveals with the girl who was with Orsted, learning that she's Japanese, the reveal of her being the cause of the great mass teleportation, and the fact that there's mechanisms in the world that are different, because of the fact that he's an extraterrestrial existence, you can say, within this universe. It's actually quite fascinating when you really want to deep dive onto that thought, and theories and things of that nature. So I enjoyed the shit out of this ride. It was my number 2 through most of the season, obviously with Bleach being number 1, but with Bleach being downgraded, when I really thought about it, there was no other anime that I could put above that besides Jobless Reincarnation season 2.
Very, very good explanation. You did it well.
Thank you, sir.
Number 1, Link Click, season 2. A Chinese donghua is number 1. I love season 1 a lot, and I'm glad we got a season 2 that focused more on a single story instead of just explaining the powers. But they do explain the powers here. We got more powers. We find out that powers can be transferred to someone when someone does pass away. And they did the mystery well of it. Concepts, the hand-to-hand combat, the soundtrack, how everything just so well animated. Like everything was just so laid out exactly where it needed to be. And I love the big reveal. And the big reveal at the end when Lu Guan actually had Cheng's powers. When Cheng died in a different timeline, he did the thing he told Cheng not to do, was let people die. And he became a fucking hypocrite now. He created a paradox because of it. So that was the big wow, what the fuck. And I can't wait to see how it plays out in season 3. So that's why I had to give it number 1.
Fair enough.
Yep. But yeah, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is our top 10 with some honorable mentions. That's our multiple kicks we gave out. It's so much that you could be in a diabetic fucking coma.
I would like to be in a diabetic coma right now.
We're going to be, because we have more food for fall.
Yes.
Kill
Ethan,
me.
no. We'll get to you last because I know your list is fucking long. Ethan, what are you watching for fall?
So far, that's aired that I have not watched. I have not watched a single thing for fall, as you guys know. But so far, that is aired that I'm watching A Girl and Her Guard Dog. For better or worse, Matt's about to drop it. Same. Ragna Crimson, Ron Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions, and Tokyo Revengers season 3, or season 2 part 2, however you want to deduce that piece. That's what's aired thus far. In terms of the rest of the list of what I'm watching, Shield Hero season 3, Spy Family season 3, the Attack on Titan special. Looking forward to that. I'm gonna have a watch party with my homies for that. I'm so looking forward to that. Eminence of Shadow season 2, Dr. Stone season 3 part 2. What's it called? What else do we have here? What's it called? Is this a movie? No, you were experienced. I was not. Our dating story.
Yep, that's our new Marin of the season.
Yes, looking forward to that. Faraway Paladin season 2, 100 Girlfriend season 2, Love Shino, The Kingdom of Ruin, Dead Mount Deathplay season 2. Anything else? So there's a couple others. That's a movie. It's a movie. My New Boss is Goofy.
Gosh.
Dog Signal. Looking forward to that.
Oh, that's the dog anime, right?
That's the dog anime. Yep. And Kawagoe Boys Sing rounds out my list.
All right.
Significantly longer list than what I had.
Oh no, that's why I'm saving Chris for last.
Because it's even longer than that.
Oh, I guess the number.
No. We'll wait till he says it. We'll count. Okay. For me, Rise of the Shield Hero, season 3, Spy Family season 2, Eminence in Shadow season 2, Frieren Beyond Journey's End, which is fucking fantastic. Dr. Stone New World Part 2, Tokyo Revengers Tenjuku arc. The Mara one, Our Dating Story, Faraway Paladin, The Lord of Rust Mountains, Apothecary Diaries,
Apothecary.
The 100 Girlfriends Who really love me.
100 Girls.
Yep. Dead Mount Dead Play Part 2.
Yep.
Girlfriend season 2.
Yep.
Let us see. Girl and Her God Dog for now.
Yep.
I'm in Love with the Villainess.
Yep.
Which is hilarious.
Yep.
The Vexations of a Shut-In Vampire Princess.
Mm.
After School Hanako-kun. Stardust Telepath. Pluto. Paradox Live, the animation.
Yep.
With the Kuli Shoegaze.
Jesus.
Protocol Rain.
Keeps going.
And I believe last one, Akuma-kun.
So, guys, if you haven't gotten the gist between my list and Matt's list, they're both significantly longer than last season's list. Therefore, by the way, just a little inside baseball. We've received the directive from our editor, Sean. We're finally being censured. We're being told to keep our podcasts a little bit under a certain timeline. So this season, given the amount of animes that we're going to be watching, we will be having abbreviated descriptions. We will no longer be doing.
But we're going to be talking about the major things that happened in the episode.
Yeah, major things and things that have made you feel. Yeah, basically. We'll be kind of doing the Starman approach where he doesn't give blow by blow. We just give major key emphasis points per episode and per the series in general. So we can try our very best to abbreviate the show.
Because
so that way we
basically,
can-
it's basically more of you've watched it with us. You want the reactions of how we feel about what you have watched instead of us telling you like we're fucking golf or play-by-play wrestling commentators.
Yes, and there is more further thought processes between Matt and I regarding what he just said, but we won't get into that this season. We'll get into that at the end of the year, toward the end of that episode.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that.
Yep. So yeah, basically, this season for us is more of a practice to get ourselves ready for what we do going forward.
This is an evolution, guys. This is This season will be an active evolution of the podcast that you're gonna see or hear, depending on how you consume us. Pause in real time. So we hope
this ain't a vor podcast, pal.
It is. We don't have any fucking weasels doing our shit right now, so we have the opportunity to do what we will in this instance while we continue to forge on in our talk to Keki / anime legacies.
Yep. But yeah, definitely look forward to that. Now, Chris, count. Let's count.
All right.
I count Japanese.
Okay, we're gonna start off with 3 continuals. We're only
not include. We're talking about. Well, yeah, do continuals first because I know you have others.
Yeah,
Ichi and San. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we got to do the continuals too.
We got Kenshin, Jujutsu Kaisen. I have Dark Gathering, and you have something else.
Zom also one of the.
Yeah, we also have Zom whenever that comes back.
Yes.
Whenever that comes back.
So that's not including that. All right. So each Nissan 3. Okay.
Shield Hero Season 3.
Yon.
Faraway Paladin Season 2.
Go.
Girlfriend Squared Season 2.
Roku.
Spy Family Season 2.
Nana.
Dead Mount Deathplate Part 2.
Hachi.
Dr. Stone New World Part 2.
Q.
Eminence and Shadow Season 2.
Ju.
Tokyo Avengers Kill Me Season 3.
Juichi.
The Saint's Magic Powers of Omnipotent Season 2.
Juni.
Archmagus Bride Season 2 Part 2.
Jusan.
Vexations of Shut-In Vampire Princess.
Juyon.
Hanako-kun Shorts.
Jugo.
Rainy Day Protocol.
Juroku.
Daigo Firefighter Long Name.
Junana.
Undead Unluck.
Juhachi.
Apothecary Diaries.
Jukyu.
Frieren Beyond Journey's End.
Niju.
Hoshizuku Telepath.
Nijuichi.
Berserk of Gluttony.
Niju-san.
A Girl and Her Dog.
Nijugo.
Tier Moon Empire.
Nijuyon.
I'm giving the disgraced noble lady I rescued a crash course in blah blah blah.
Nijugo.
Under Ninja.
Nijuroku.
Shangri-La Frontier.
Nijuhachi.
Ragna Crimson.
Niju 8, right? No.
Yeah, 28.
28. Yeah, Nijuhachi. That was Nijunana Nijuhachi. Okay.
The Returner's Magic Should Be Special.
Nijukyu.
Family Circumstances of a Regular Witch.
Sanju.
God App.
Sanju.
I'm also watching God App.
Sanjuichi.
Hametsu no Okuku.
Sanju ni.
Kingdoms of Ruin.
Sanju san.
Boku Kensha ni Naratai to Miyako ni Detai. I fucking don't know how to. Detata.
What's the English name?
Fucking.
Sanju Yon. That's 34. Okay, keep going.
Is that the last one? Yeah, it's the last one.
Oh, I was close. I said 35.
So he has his full annual award numbers right there.
Basically.
Yep. My daughter left the nest and returned as an S-rank adventurer. That's the last one.
35.
I called it.
35.
35.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
no, that was the one I couldn't pronounce the Japanese for.
Oh, okay. So 34.
34.
Okay. Well, thankfully, like 5 of mine are like Netflix are very short. So.
Fucking hell.
I know it's gonna be fun. I can't.
But we're both over 20. You and I, Matt.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh.
Oh!
All All right, guys. Closing thoughts for summer since we're done with summer for good.
Thank God it's over.
Fall as hell.
Fall as hell. Fall
It
as
is.
hell. Guys, we talked on Cake. We're full of cake. We're done. We're done here. Follow him on Twitter at Showstopper24. Follow me at Twitter at DamianPhoenix12. Follow Chris on Twitter at Chris Zephyr, CRYSZEPHYR. He is our live action Deku. And follow our Twitter. Follow our Twitter at Dr. Keki. Also, tune into wherever you listen to us on your favorite podcast. Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Amazon. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on YouTube. If you type us in the Google search bar, we're right there. Follow my Instagram at Vincent Evergarden _cosplay. That'll be my cosplay social media accounts. Let's see. Chris, do you have a Instagram? Yeah, it's Chris _Zephyr.
Yeah,
it's the same way. CRYSZEPHYR. We want to thank Sean for being our editor. We also want to thank W2M Network and Chairshot Radio for hosting us. Follow them at Chairshot Media. Always use your head. And follow W2M Network at W2M Network. Even given your Instagram so we can go home.
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at AI_anime24. You can follow the Talk to Keki Instagram at TALKTHEKEKI. That is Talk to Keki. Again, as Matt said, all of our socials have link trees where you can follow us, the podcast, and any of our other personal endeavors throughout the show.
All right, guys, we will see you either next week or the following week, depending on when everything airs and when we are all caught up. Thank you, Chris, again, for being with us. Chris and Starman will return for the annual awards. Since the fall awards will be just me and Ethan, because they'll be back the week after for the annual awards.
6-hour special coming up.
Well, it's going to be a 2-day recording, so yeah, it's better to just do 2 days. Day one will be the awards, and day 2 will be the top 30s. But guys, we will see you next time. Arigato, anato faku, and sayonara.
Sayonara, minasan.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Fuck you.
Welcome to Talk to Keki. Matt and Ida.